What is up, beautiful people? As always, this podcast is sponsored by our friends at Auto Skin Detail. Folks, they have made it easier than ever to get your car or truck cleaned up. Check out the easy-to-use link to directly book any service right from your phone. Look into their calendar, see the different services, and choose what's good for you. Let's go.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I challenge everybody that listens to this to get out of your shell and go do something new and fun.
Happy to be here.
Like they just slow motion.
Do you see Zach trying to pretend like he doesn't watch cake sitting videos?
Happy to be here.
There to exorcise the demons.
So your swan man is
Our swan delivery man that brought us bomb pops and chicken nuggets is there to perform an exorcism.
This needs to be made into a short
You
film.
couldn't make this shit up.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
The beard and the fucking hat
He's
and the
awkward
sobriety
looking.
is all just made him a different man.
Even the way he kneeled was kind of cringy.
Oh, he was like,
He looked like Cooper Cup after. That was so. I don't know. It just all seems like an act. I know people like that.
He's
like,
doing what he thinks he's supposed to be doing.
exactly.
You know?
That's the whole thing. I guess what it comes down to is it's like it's all kind of like it's all choreographed.
And Eminem, if he wasn't supposed to do it and he did do it, if that is what happened, then that fits 100% Eminem's whole thing, which is
Yeah.
I don't give a
Feeling.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you told me not to do it? Perfect.
I'm gonna do it.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
How many Super Bowls am I going to do? This one. Let's go.
So let's do it. Yeah,
feel
we're
like-
going all out.
And
feel like
Eminem, that was
old-
always his thing.
Like old M was like much more like, you know, abrasive, and this new
Well, when
M
you're
still
young-
acts abrasive, but at the same time, like if you really know anything, you're just like
At
you're
a certain-
all honestly
And
doing
he
everything.
can't, bro. He can't. The thing is he's just like, his maturity is already, he's just like, fuck, can't.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's so hard to believe unless you like lean into being super cornball.
He's like,
with
I
it.
did that already.
Like Fred Durst. Fred Durst is doing his shit in a way that's like, this is funny, and I can kind of get down
Oh, with
it.
the wig.
Yeah,
and the
he's doing his dad vibes and shit.
I think that's
But
cool.
that's the thing is when you were young and edgy in the 90s and you like had all this like shit to rap about that was like so fucking edgy and you're full of angst and shit. No one believes that as a 50-year-old rich man you still have
Like,
that
and
anger in
dude,
you.
people like growth. You don't
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like you did that.
He needs a brand. What do they call that? Where they
The brand refresh.
Well, and
He's like, I grew a
Eminem-
beard and put on a different hat,
And
but I'm
Eminem
still
did.
rapping about the same
But
shit.
his raps are like, his sound is different. Like everything changed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like ever since off the drugs too. And like, let's just be honest, drugs make artists better.
Yeah,
You know,
drug makes art better, right?
drugs make art better.
Drugs make
Because
the
I
art
mean,
better.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make artists better.
No.
It definitely doesn't make artists better.
somehow
It
it
makes
does-
art better.
It does make the art better.
Ah, dude, thank you. You're right.
Isn't that weird?
It ruins the
Well,
artist.
it opens a
that
part of your
artist.
brain that's like, hey, you know.
But to us, we're just like, "Oh, we don't give a fuck about that. We just want the art. Give me the art. Like,
used
oh,
to-
he died? Shit, man. Well, I'm bumping those albums.
yeah, look at all them legends
them
that
back up.
died at 27, you know what I'm saying?
There was
Wow.
times in my past I remember I would refuse to write a verse without Adderall.
Oh, dude, I could go. Fuck it, I could go. Okay, now we can start the podcast right now on that.
On that.
Because that's how we should kick it.
That's how we should
I mean,
I
you
just remember that it was like fucking. It was like you gotta have that to get a good verse, and then eventually it was just like I know I can write a verse without it, but you start to trick yourself, just like you smoke weed before you fucking, you'll smoke and you're just like, oh, I got it.
Well, there's something different. There's something about Adderall. Like weed, I feel like is kind of more of a, you know.
You can move it how you want.
And it's gonna do, but it's like, and people are exactly. It's not like a drug. Like
Yeah.
when you take Adderall, you'll really find out what drugs are.
Yeah.
When you're like,
just focus.
just,
Laser focus.
dude, I could literally write for hours. Lunch would come around. I'm good.
Yeah.
No.
No eating.
Just
yeah.
leave me alone.
I was
Just
a
don't
fan-
talk to me. That's what I want you to do.
I was a fan of like the new microdose, but with Adderall. Well, it was like, oh, this is only a 10, and be like, all right, I just need a little nibble.
'Cause it would
off the
just-
side, because it would just give you a
crazy.
little edge, but it wouldn't have that whole like eyes wide trying
And
to
it was for
take over the world.
It was
feeling.
for writing. I feel like it helped with writing, especially from Adderall was something that they would prescribe me
Yeah.
for having like ADHD out
They give
the
it to a lot
yin.
of kids now.
Did you
Now they
get?
give it to everybody.
Did you get a real script? when you were young?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck,
Dude, when I was in
never got
Job
a
Corps,
script.
I had a script. They would literally give me 2 30s a day. Like 30
So 60 pills in a
60
bottle.
no, it'd be 2 30-gram pills. 30 milligram pills.
That's the big one.
And it's like, if you take 60 milligrams of Adderall, dude, like you are literally like, I was walking to class and I'm like, I can feel myself getting high right now. Like I could feel like you could feel it kicking. It was like, I was just like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'd come down and I'd get all like, when you get like out of class or whatever, I'd come down and I'd get all like just in this weird place.
everyone's
where you
in
I was
just-
never
type shit.
I was never on pills like that, bro. I
Annoyed.
never got to try Adderall.
You've never tried it?
No, I never done Adderall. They say what?
Fucking dude, you don't.
tried cocaine.
It's like government
No.
prescribed meth, bro. They say meth is bad, Adderall is blue.
yeah.
You know?
No, yeah, you don't need Adderall, Mike. And then, on a Saturday morning, like without writing, as an adult right now, like about a year ago, I remember I was cleaning my closet out and I was like, no shit, there goes a fucking 5 milligram.
Really?
I mean, I just went to the
See,
kitchen and took it.
So a five might be it
It was great.
because I was taking it and it was like, I felt like it would actually, when I'm thinking about writing music now, it took me out of like the vibe, where when I smoke weed, I'm like, I'm kind of creating, like I'm kind of just dancing around my
Flowing with
house
it,
and
yeah.
I'm really stoned and I had a couple sips of something and I'm feeling really good and that beat is just slapping and I'm kind of just like, it's taken me to a place now where I'm in a movie now. I'm in a scene and now this scene,
gotta
it's
fulfill
a certain
your
way
role.
and now I'm writing.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. No, it is. You explained it right. That is exactly how it is. It's
True.
like you have an objective, and then now it's just very clear how to get to the end, and I just got to fill in this small part,
Yeah.
and nothing else matters. You know what I mean?
And I can do it sober, but it's like when you have the weed and alcohol, just seems to be,
You smoke a
really
little
helps
bit,
that,
take a
like-
couple sips, bro. It's like I'm wearing the beat like a fucking jacket, bro. I'm like trying to like just get enveloped
Get
in the
comfortable
music
with
and like I like become a part of the song, and the words just kind of find the little pockets that they fit in. I would imagine something like Adderall, you're focused on it and can get it done, and like it might be technically impressive, but I feel like you don't really feel the music as
So
much
it'll be
probably.
like good, like in the sense of like, how you can write a verse like really fast?
Yeah.
Like compared to like how I write a verse. So because I have ADHD, it takes me like twice as long to write a verse. So it'll just take me forever because I have to write and then I have to go do something else and then I revisit it later and then write and then revisit it. If I had Adderall, then I would literally just sit there and I could just write it all. You know what I mean? Which is just, that's the difference between the focus. That's how bad my focus is. I'm looking at it and then my brain is just like all of a sudden somewhere else. And I'm just like, I don't.
And the worst,
And I'm grabbing my
where
phone
you mess
and-
up is fighting through that, and then later you look at your verse and you're just like, there's so many filler words.
And when you revisit, there's so much value. And me and Mike were talking about this in the studio. We're recording an album, and we were talking about how like we'll go in and we'll give it that 2 hours, and we'll put some stuff in it, and then we'll just listen to it, and then when we come back, it's like,
There's always a couple
you got
things.
fresh ears. It's like a whole new way that it's just weird how a new day can completely change
Your perspective
just
on
a little
something
bit of
like that.
your perspective.
And we used to just go in and try to like bust out one song all in one session. And that's really tough to do because then you're spending all this time figuring out all these little tiny pieces and shit. And
We were like, let's do what's fun.
Yeah, and whereas this, I mean, what we did 3 tracks, we got them mostly done.
In
but
2
we have
hours?
like these, we have like these rough versions of them that we can now listen to and find out, oh, okay, it'd be dope to add this here, that there. But we have it to catch a vibe so we can go tighten the screws on another pass. You know what I'm saying? Rather than trying to figure it all out and like rush to the bell to get one thing done.
Which is the reason why I feel like it's important. So to anybody that makes music or wants to make music, to like get a studio in your house, even if it's on the lowest level where you can't mix it and master it, but you
Scratch
can
tracks.
But scratch tracks where you can, and that is what's nice is that, when we go to the studio, it's kind of getting tightened up like there on the spot, but just being able to like kind of hear how you sound and how you want to do it and try different things. And you can do that off, you don't have to pay to like spend. Because I'll spend 30 minutes on some shit that I don't even like and then just be like, damn, dude, we just...
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is like sometimes, most of the time when I was writing music, when I'd hear it for the second time, I loved it a little less than when I recorded it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you would think, is it worth going back to do this, or should I move forward with my idea I've already got for this new song?
Yeah.
And then you acquire this body of work, and then it gets, it's like, we could do without this song.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I've etched so many out.
It's
Yeah, we
crazy
have
how
a
that
whole
works.
catalog of
We had like 25 even just for this album that's,
down
and
to
now
low
it's,
teens.
now it's down to like 15. Yeah.
Oh,
15.
it started at 25?
It was like
Yeah.
25. Like, I'm going to have this beat. Oh, this one and this one and this one. And then it's just like,
It's the way to go.
it's
though.
just like, dude, I just want to have like Waffles produce this entire
I
thing.
want it to be clear and concise, and I want it to all kind of have a flow.
A
you know?
cohesive flow.
Yeah. So I mean, but it's good though to get those. You got to get those reps in, bro. So for every track that never got released, it's like you came up with an idea. Maybe that verse belongs somewhere else. You could use it for something else. It's always
Exactly.
there. But I'm a perfectionist. I'm like you. Like every time I hear it after it's recorded initially, I'm like, oh, I don't like how I said that. Oh, I feel like I could come better on that. Like
and then you
that's-
start to look at it
and
like,
you start picking it apart when
it's
you
like,
like
you
loved
really
it a
gonna
minute
cue
ago.
me in for, and then the second time you rap it, you somehow come off way different.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, and then
Yeah.
I've done this where I've recorded something again and then been like, you know what, just scratch all that. And Just go back to the other one.
back to the other
You know what I
one.
mean?
Oh, dude.
Because I'm in a mode right
Yeah.
now.
Happens
And it's
all the
not even
time.
the vibe of the song.
Yes.
Hey, Brennan, you got that pen?
That's so true.
Look at that, right where it's left.
I've had that shit happen when you go to perform it at a show and you do it a little bit different because show energy is different.
Oh, fuck.
And then you're like, that just changes the whole vibe. I got to
fuck.
go back and like hit this again. And then you're like, well, no, to record it, like scrap all that.
I think that's the value of recording is performing like a song before it's actually on wax, is that you can kind of get that gauge in the show what kind of goes, and then by the time you get in the booth you're just like, no, I need it like this.
Well, the worst feeling is when you like record a song and it's out now, it's on Spotify, it's all out there on platforms, and then you just hear a missed opportunity, a dub, or something like a dub was too loud or was off or something, and you're just like,
not
dude, how
quite
did I
right.
miss that? Like,
Yeah.
how did I? And then it'll just bother you. Nobody else will probably even notice,
Yeah.
But it's
Until
like, man,
they
I could have
do.
echoed right there. That'd have been clutch. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't I do
There
that?
you
Yeah.
Yeah,
Music,
no,
man.
totally.
Do you miss writing
Yeah, sure.
music?
But I miss writing music because it's a form of expression, and when you give up something like creating and expressing yourself, you should probably have an outlet already set up to do that,
Yeah.
because once you get rid of it and it's out of your mix for a long time, you may not get that opportunity. Like my expression comes from this,
Yeah.
which is
This is the new way.
great. But I mean, like, once you get a little taste of creativity, it's really hard to like not feel like you need to create more and do more, and like it's not a battle between you and anybody but yourself.
Yeah.
And so I struggle with it every single day, but I also struggle with the idea that I won't be able to live with myself if I don't hit like certain goals that I set way before.
And it's like if you're spending time doing this and then you didn't get where you're supposed to be, then it's going to fall back on like, well, why were you wasting time writing?
Yeah, like I remember in football when I was playing JV football in high school, the coach used to say like, you got to leave it all on the field. Like you can't come back to the locker room after a loss and say, damn, I wish I could have done this. I wish I would have went harder here. Maybe I could have held that block a little bit. You know what I mean? And like,
So he's like, just go hard and then just be done with it.
yeah, it's about priorities. Like, what are you going to be able to live without? And one thing about art and creating is if it's something you love, then like you can still do it later.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's something you can do.
Yeah.
You can do it. That's one of the few
You
things
can
that
do
you
it.
can do later. You know what I mean? But there's other things that you can't do later.
No, and that's why I love music, because we can be. You do see these old artists. We were talking about the Super Bowl and all this stuff. You see these older artists, and they're all like just still doing it, and I'm just
yeah.
like, all right, like
It's possible.
Like it doesn't matter because this is music, and how old you are doesn't really affect how you can make music. As long as you're being true to yourself and you're writing quality music, right? Like we're talking about with the the Eminems, the Dr. Dre's, the 50 Cents, all these guys. I mean, the whole thing was just like super grimy, gutter, fucking I come from a bad place and I'm gonna do some bad shit and I don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean? Like some gangster shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like, we're all dads. And like, it's just like, we're some
music
dudes.
is so broad now that there's so many people doing different shit that, you know, it's not just that you don't have to fit that mold anymore. So you could be any age, any
And be
bracket,
anybody.
talking about anything as long as it's true to you.
And that's changed. Yeah. That changed just like within like recently.
I love it. There's a lot of
because back
changes.
in the day, there was an age out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the people who got aged out, they got brought back in if they just kept creating music. They didn't have to stay relevant. But as soon as things started swaying back towards no, it doesn't matter what age. If you continued to create during that time when you thought you were aged out, then you could jump right back into it with all this material. But then there's a lot of people like, you know, if Exhibit was out there doing shows, it'd be like, what do you got, Exhibit?
Yeah, what are you coming with?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he aged out and did other shit. It's like, you know.
I love it. Speaking of Exhibit, have you seen his cannabis brand, Napalm?
No.
Oh yeah,
So
actually,
I love Cypress Hill's transitioning into cannabis. I love to see it.
I'd
Side
love
note,
to
before
see
we
it.
move on, you mentioned Eminem, so you got to take a drink.
Damn it.
You can't say Eminem on a podcast.
Well, you just said it.
Well, I better to call you out though.
well,
we got to figure out another
we
name
all
to call
drink.
him.
Cheers.
Why
Thanks
can't you
for the
say
beers, by the
Eminem?
way.
I've heard this come up multiple times on the podcast, and I'm like clueless to what's
Because
going on.
we don't need to talk about
Yeah,
him.
white
right?
rappers can't talk about Eminem on their podcast.
No,
too
it's
much.
really that
Are you kidding me? Will you realize what a bad look that is?
I talked about Marshall Mathers on the podcast
I understand.
too many times,
Way
and
too
Mike
many
was like,
times.
"I'm sick of it."
I was
And
like,
that's basically how I'll
can't-
have him.
Every time I go to edit an episode, it's Eminem gets brought up. I'm just waiting to hear it. So it's now ruled.
Dude, I can't lie. Big
gotta take a drink.
influence. So.
Yeah, of course.
And the Super Bowl halftime show blew my mind. It was awesome.
Oh, it was crazy.
That was a lot of fun
Very
to
well.
watch.
It was
Dude,
way
seeing
too short.
Kendrick.
Way too
Yeah,
short.
I wanted
It
more
did seem-
Kendrick
it did
songs.
seem-
I wanted
short.
more Kendrick. I wanted Andy to get up off the drums, and you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Can you imagine if Anderson just got to do one like yeah?
my
You know?
favorite artist in the game right now, Anderson .Paak, dude. He's
Did you guys did anybody know he was going to be there?
I mean, I was like, you dude,
Be better. 50 was honestly the surprise. Like
Upside
50
down?
Yeah, 50 was not listed anywhere as performing. I assumed they were going to do something special, but then yeah, when his ass fucking hung down from the ceiling.
played that classic.
Yeah, I played that
How
classic.
much is 50? Like, I mean, nobody got paid, but it's like out of all people to surprise with, I guess.
Yeah, 50's like, bro, you know.
The game was
not giving
mad.
him good light right
Now
now.
they were like, we're gonna hang you upside down like you did in the video, and he's probably like,
But I get to do the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Right?
Oh, that's right. That is how the video was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back in the day.
That's why they did that.
Oh,
Because he
it
was-
made no sense at the time.
because he was jacked and
Yeah.
he was just, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and he was like,
You
and then
saw
now you
those
can tell
memes?
he's like, oh shit,
Nah.
I got that stars money.
You guys see those memes of that picture
He's
of
just
that
getting
kid
old.
with the vein in his head? It's
Yeah,
like, this is what
hanging-
50 looked
hanging
like,
upside
waiting
down.
for his cue.
That guy.
That, I've seen a lot of people. I'm guilty of it. I shared the photo of Bizarre from the My Band video, Bizarre from D12.
Oh, he was upside down?
When he was making fun of the 50 shit and hanging upside down.
Oh, he was making
'Cause
fun of him?
That's well, I mean, it was like to copy that, you know.
Because they were like cool.
They're
and
on the
shit,
same
yeah.
label. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
So, you know,
It was just like, yeah, that's tight.
So, I mean, he's looking more like Bizarre.
He's
But
just-
he's got money, bro. Gives
It
a fuck.
doesn't
It's not
matter,
even
yeah.
that, dog. Like, we are gonna go through this shit. We getting older.
Yeah.
This is just what happens, bro. When we're 50, you can't expect 20-year-old 50.
No.
Yeah, and if you look halfway decent at 50, you're crushing.
If 50 looks good.
Yeah. He gained a little interest. That's about it, bro.
Dude, that's, if
Yeah,
you've ever seen
exactly.
Always Sunny, that's mass. He's just putting on mass. That's it.
massive
That's
man.
not fat.
I
That's
saw a lot of
mass.
people. I saw a lot of people saying we're not about to fat shame. Don't be fat shaming 50 Cent. And it's like I get that from a certain perspective. I'm one to talk. We shouldn't be fat shaming 50 Cent. But have you seen the way 50 Cent bullies the fuck out of people on a regular basis on his social media?
I
What's
just
he
from time to
say?
time I'll hear stuff.
He's constantly he'll bully Floyd Mayweather. Or he'll bully like little rappers or just whatever. Like he just talks a lot of shit to people.
I wonder if
And it's
for-
funny a lot of the time. But like, you know, you gotta dish it out and take it.
I feel like
guess.
it's easy. Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if it's for like to stay relevant. People have really interesting ways to keep their name in conversation
Very
that I would
interesting
never
ways.
think of.
Well, in those guys, I always feel like there's some type of motive
yeah.
Exactly.
to
always.
like, because it's like you're in the spotlight. We all know how that, like, ooh, Like, ugh, who wants to do that, dude?
I find it really weird that, like, I know the Game was pissed that he didn't get put on the Super Bowl, but the Game, his actual verified account that he posts all his shit from, it sends out like promo opportunity things to like me. He sent me multiple messages.
No, I've gotten
if I wanted promo.
Seen that.
and I'll see like promoted posts,
And it's
shit.
from his actual. I'm like, why? Who are you like letting do that? 'Cause, I mean, either it's him or somebody that works for him. But like, why are you letting your actual profile get used for that?
Dude.
There's a reason, somewhat for some reason, making money. It has to be for money.
I'll put you on, like, bro.
That actually happened to a buddy of ours with Scott Storch.
I would expect it from Scott Storch.
I know, me too.
So what about Karma? Wasn't he like on the phone with Game or something like that
Yeah.
at some point?
Karma- Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not even this. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like people like the Game he was just like giving out game. He's just like, who want to call? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He just.
And
like,
what,
it could've
Karma
really
did
been
a video
anything.
of it or something?
No, yeah, I think of it like him talking to him and stuff like that.
Well,
But-
he
and then he
posts
was
a lot
gonna-
of like how he'll share his music with the Game, and the Game will like big it up. So obviously they've built some sort of relationship, whether it was through a free promo email or what it was.
It seems like
But,
the Game
like-
is just what I'm saying. I guess is that he's like open to
Yeah.
like a lot more than like a lot of celebrities are like closed off.
Exactly.
And he just seems to be like, fuck it. And I feel like there was some like, was he supposed to come to town or something? And
Oh,
there
that
was some
forever
scammy
ago,
show.
bro. There
or
was
like,
some scam shit that happened. Bro.
There's some weird.
Scam shows are a big thing these days.
I remember somebody saying something about like the show that every person that definitely everyone we talked about was supposed to be on in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, look at this lineup. The tickets are only $250. And everyone was like, just the way that lineup set up, there's no question that this is a scam.
Yeah.
And it's like, none of those, there's no way you could get all those artists on one
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
show.
Right.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Spokane.
Well, it was actually in Vegas. That was
Oh,
the
that was
Even
Vegas.
still, bro, even in Vegas,
But
I
yeah,
I mean, in
everyone-
Vegas, I believe it.
But it was
I'm
too
like,
much.
this is Vegas.
yeah.
It was way too many people to be on one show. It was like, how many fucking headliners do they need? It was
Well,
like
and a lot
everybody
of it-
relevant ever.
A lot of these ones, like they had a one that was kind of like that they just announced with all the punk bands now, like all the like emo bands and stuff. And it's like a 1 day thing that's stretched across 3 stages and just sounds miserable. Like to try to see any bands or groups that you cared about, you'd have to just like trudge through a sea of people to 3 different stages in the hot sun, try to get it all done in a day. I'm not built for that shit at this age.
Do you guys?
You know what I'm saying?
You guys seen all the documentaries on the Fire Fest?
Yeah.
I mean,
Horrible.
it sounds good on paper, but everything in actuality was so fucking bad. Like,
No, I mean, that's the thing is they get people hype.
yeah.
And people excited about it and stuff. And there's so many successful festivals that you're like, you're not expecting a scam. You're not expecting like
Right.
especially when you have people vouching like Ja Rule and people that are just like,
had
oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, some of the like Kendall Jenner or some shit.
And you're
was
like,
saying
oh,
she
this
was-
is-
And then when it was going on, like she's back in New York, they're like, how are you going to Fire Fest? She's like, I'm not going to that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it
all
was
these
like-
celebrities that like pumped it and said it was going to be dope. We're like,
Weren't
I'm
even
not
there.
I'm not going.
I think it was like $100,000 for her to post about it.
Well, and dude, and it's like, for what? Did they just take all the money? Like,
No,
wait, what?
the dude literally spent all his budget like
He tried to make it
advertising
happen.
for it. And then when they got down there, everyone was supposed to have like condos and like hot tubs and places to chill. They set up these little plastic dome tents for everybody and were handing out like cheese sandwiches. And then all the bands started backing out and like they just ran out of money.
Yeah, they ran
The
out
dude
of
ran
money.
out of money
and they were
trying to,
just
like-
saying it was just fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they underestimated how much it fucking cost to do something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, just imagine fucking, you don't even got the money to do that. And you're over there fucking blowing your money and nothing's happening.
Crashed and burned spectacularly.
Dude, that's sad.
I know. I'd be tough
That's
to come
sad.
back from that.
But you know what? It makes a good documentary that we can watch and be
Yeah.
like, damn, that's wild.
It's
that's
been
fucked
it's
up.
been like shined light on by hella people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
like 2
I
or
think
3
there was 2. I think Hulu and Netflix both did one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Firefest.
Woo!
Cool.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Maybe it'll make a comeback, bro.
Well, what's up, man? We getting some Matisse's releases?
Yeah, speaking of,
Matisse's releases.
coming at you with another week of Matisse's releases. Short and sweet this week. We'll make it nice and easy. Follow the playlist on Spotify. Just search Matisse's releases, and you can catch me there. I'm gonna start with music. Just a couple days ago, the rapper who is not Vic Mensa, Vince Staples, dropped a new song with DJ Mustard. It's
Oh,
called Magic. And it's nice, bro. It's got like a nice little West Coast bounce to it. One of my biggest complaints with Vince Staples has always been that his hooks are not that impressive in most cases. He's got a real problem structuring a good hook. This hook was nice. It was real catchy,
nice
real
hook.
bouncy.
And he's doing the hook.
Yeah. And the other thing with Vince Staples is when he makes a good song, his songs are usually like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes long. So you like barely get a chance to get into it before it's gone. This was like a nice, almost 4-minute song. So it had multiple verses. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Vince is going to do next.
Was there a feature on it, or was it just him?
No, just hosted by DJ Mustard. Mustard made the beat and has a little section at the end where he talks for a minute.
I love that.
But it's just real smooth, real chill.
Okay.
Deontay Hitchcock.
Ooh.
Yeah, his album Better from, I believe, last year or the year before, super fire. He's got that I Got Money Now with Jid. That's just a fucking motivational banger. He dropped a Valentine's Day themed mixtape, just a little EP that came out yesterday called Every Day the 14th.
Really?
Every Day the 14th. Yeah. It's only got 3 tracks on it and a little intro. Something a little more sensual, but his bars are just so fucking clean every time he comes through. The standout, I didn't really get a chance to let all 3 tracks soak in, but the first song on there is a song called Neck Up. And it is an anthem to getting a blowjob.
Oh.
And he basically says, girl, I love your pussy. I love your pussy. But tonight, I only want you from the neck up. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So
good for him. Good for him. Dude, so side note.
That's that Valentine's Day anthem.
So sidebar with Deontay Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing the poetry?
Yes, the poetry, oh my God, the mimosa pussy.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, look up Deontay Hitchcock doing some poetry. That guy, he's fucking, he got away with words, that's for sure. Finally, it's Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm going to feature a bunch of new shit. I'm really excited because Big Crit is dropping an album tomorrow.
Oh, dope.
Digital Roses Don't Die.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Oh, what a fucking truthful name.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's kind of playing off like the NFT type thing. Like the album art kind of looks almost like it's an NFT a little bit. I don't know if he's actually doing anything NFT related, but Digital Roses Don't Die. You know what I'm saying? So his first video and single off of it, So Cool, I featured a couple weeks ago. Super funny video, really, really clean single, just smooth as fuck. So, and I always like what Crit does.
I love Crit.
I'm excited to hear that. That's really it for music. If there's something that y'all are messing with out there that I don't know about, I would love for you to put me on. You can hit me on the IG at Islow Matisse, IYZLOW Matisse, MATISSE, and maybe let me know about some shit that I might have missed out on, because I'm always looking to hear some new shit.
I'm sure there's somewhere, someone across the country is like, oh, fuck, man, you got to hear this song.
I'm just a dude. Like, most of the shit that I put on that's not, like, industry shit is, like, local to the PNW specifically. Like, in our area, because it's what I know. So, if y'all know something that I'm not privy to, send it my way, and I'll give it a listen. That's it for music. I do have a couple of things in entertainment news I do want to touch on real quick because they're brand new and fresh. I have been watching a little show by the name of Bel Air.
You're watching that?
Oh, I am watching that heavy,
Tell me it's good.
bro. Episode 4 just came out today and I had to get on it, bro. It's really fucking good for what it is.
From number 1 to 4, it's good.
I was
What do you
into
mean
it
for
right
what
away.
it is?
It's
You're
not
throwing me with that.
It's not Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh, okay, but because it's for being a spinoff.
Right. So like it's like Power with a dude named Will Smith. Like there's a lot going on that's fucking way wilder than anything they touched on in the original show, but it pays homage well. The characters are cast really well, I feel like.
Dude,
and
hell yeah.
The story has gripped me from episode 1, even kind of knowing the story. They add a bunch of whole new
is
shit.
it the old story? Like of when he got in a fight?
So he got
and
one little
moved up?
fight. Yeah, his mom got scared.
No.
She said the thing.
Yeah.
He says that in the show. He does. I will say. He said, I got one little fight. My mom got scared. And then
And because how old is he in this? Is this supposed to be him at the same age that he was?
This is a modern retelling, so it's happening current day. It's not happening in the 90s. And he is like 18, fresh out of high school, about to be drafted into the NBA. Some drug dealer challenges him to a ball game, and he wins, but then shit goes sideways. There's a gun that gets pulled out.
I'm already in.
You know, that sounds like a good fucking show.
It's so fucking good. You just have to understand, like, there's a difference. I won't spoil much of anything else, but like in the original show, if I could put it to you this way, in the original show, Carlton's gonna do a funny dance. In this show, Carlton's gonna snort some Xans and fist fight Will.
Carlton's a G.
Okay.
Yeah. Carlton's
little more gutter.
Carlton's a straight up super villain, bro.
In the show.
Oh,
I love it.
It's like a super villain origin
I love how
story
they pressed
watching this
that,
guy.
like, because instead of him just being all corny and stuff.
It's really, really good, man. It's really good. So yeah, 4 episodes in, and there hasn't been a real big miss yet. So I'm excited to see what happens with that and where that shit goes.
Hell yeah.
And then the other thing, have y'all watched the first episode of the Kanye documentary yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, bro.
How many episodes is it supposed to be? It's like a bunch?
It's a 3-part documentary that Netflix is doing. The first one was an hour and a half, and it just came out, I believe, yesterday. And I watched it today. It was like the wildest shit I've ever seen. It was so like
real footage of him.
Real footage. This guy Cody, I believe, is his name. I want to say I could be wrong about that, but he has had a camera on Kanye West since 1998.
Oh,
when he was
sick.
at like parties with Jermaine Dupri and like all this shit. And it like goes through his struggle of like trying to be seen as a rapper when he's known as a producer and like getting some money from Jay-Z. There's like an extended conversation with him and his mom where his mom's just being like the most supportive mom I've ever seen. Yeah. And it's just, there's a magic to it, bro. Just to see it. Whatever you think of what he is now or who he's become or the things he's done, the man is a legend. He's an icon.
So let me ask you this. So in that documentary, is that where the clip I just recently saw that was cut that showed him bumping it, like showing record execs his music, and they're like not impressed?
Yeah,
because that one
he goes
clip,
through the
I was
struggle.
like, oh,
he goes through this struggle where he's like trying to be taken seriously as a rapper, not a producer. So he takes All Falls Down. The fucking what a hitter of a song!
Fucking love
what
that
a hitter
song.
of a song! And he
is that
takes
with Jay-Z?
No,
I'm thinking
there's nobody on it.
There's
right?
nobody on it except the girl that sings the hook. Originally, it was supposed to be Lauryn Hill, but he couldn't get the sample cleared in time, so it's somebody else. But he takes that up into the Rockefeller offices, and he's playing it for a couple of the A&Rs in there. He just goes in, he's like, "Look, I'm gonna go play him some shit," and the cameras are there with him and stuff. And like both the people he plays it for, just like aren't trying to hear it, are having conversations with other people, like they're going about their office work, like he's just nobody. And he walks away with his tail between his legs, like fuck. They just, I guess that's how it goes. But he fucking it goes through his whole shit, early days and stuff, and how he had to like hustle to overcome that stigma of like, well, you're the guy that makes beats, but we don't want to sign you because we just kind of want to keep kicking you money for beats for our artists. We don't want you to be an artist.
Yeah, they're like, just stay in your lane.
Yeah, but it shows him like chopping it up with like Mos Def and Talib Kweli, like all these super talented people, Memphis Bleak, like other producers, Just Blaze, No ID, all these people that he's running in circles with.
I love Just Blaze.
All these people that he's running in circles with, that he's so tight with, and nobody can figure out like what to do with Kanye. Like he just can't make it.
But they see
anywhere.
the talent.
Yeah, and they keep using him for beats and paying him, and he's like getting.
I can't wait to watch that.
Oh, dude, it's great. It goes all the way up through his car crash in the first episode.
And what's crazy is,
holy shit.
If you guys know Big Sean, Big Sean got on by like rapping to Kanye, like in like a elevator or some shit.
I would imagine that Kanye probably has a lot left over from like the shit he had to go through and wants to, kind of show be a little bit better than the generation before him and shit.
I mean, it's just like when somebody goes through that type of a struggle. Yeah.
It lets you know that you never know like who's in your presence, and being able to navigate through a room and like build something on it,
I was a big Kanye fan, dude. I'm a big 2004, 5, 6, 7 Kanye fan.
Yeah. Everything after graduation kind of.
There's a lot of other stuff too. I know that that the other albums and stuff, when he was doing different styles, it just so happens that I just
it's just out of your ear, like you just.
I just have never dove in. I've just I'm just like I don't know why. I've never really been.
Well, I can tell you why I have an issue with like anything that I feel like I discover with my friends, and it's like low key. It's always tight. But then once everybody is, it doesn't matter what it is.
No, I remember.
I used to love E40.
Dude, I remember.
And then it was just like,
That's true.
Dude, I remember listening, like hanging out with friends and listening to like that OG Kanye. I'm just in the great ship and I ain't say shit. I wish I. Yeah, dude, that's when I was just like,
that was a good song.
bro, when all those, like that kind of style, that whole thing, when he was doing like, put him high. With
Yeah,
top,
get 'em
with
high.
top
Yeah,
lip and shit.
man.
Like that type of shit was just like so. I was just like, God damn, we were smoking. We were just like, oh, this
And
is
talk
the
about
shit.
Talib's fucking
But
verses
see,
and shit on
my
there.
girl has like a so totally different, because we're like 7 years apart, so she has a totally different relationship with Kanye's
It's like
music.
808s
where
and
She
shit.
has a blown
all
up.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she likes him too.
loves it.
Well, and I see the value
so
in
I'm
it. I
like-
mean, obviously that music is for somebody, and I can appreciate that he's talented enough to experiment with different shit. It's just, you know, that old Kanye is where those first 3 albums, bro. That's
we're
where I'm
boom
at.
bap heads too.
Yeah. But even, you know, like Touch the Sky and shit, like that was my introduction to like Lupe and shit.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
Lupe is
fuck,
so
dude.
fire,
Dude, Through
bro.
the Wire,
Yeah.
and like, I mean, that's just so crazy. Just him just doing that like with his shit.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on the doc.
It will be. I would imagine that'll be the next episode. But it is crazy.
What are they doing? What are they dropping it
to
like
see.
one a week? Or?
Yeah, I think they're just dropping it in parts. It's a 3-part thing. But yeah, this.
Oh, okay. Usually
it's-
we can binge some shit on Netflix, but they're like,
Nah.
hey, we're gonna.
We're
They're
gonna hold
starting
it
to
back.
stop that. You guys realize like they're starting to get smart about
Kanye
that.
made it
Right.
himself executive producer on it and was like, no, this is how I want it structured and blah blah blah. But I know a lot of like Cody was saying, a lot of the streaming services are going back to that model. Just the weekly thing, it brings more viewers in to have to come back next week. Otherwise, you sign up for the trial, binge the whole thing, and then you're out.
You're right.
You know. So now they're going to that weekly model. So that fuck, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
They're doing that 1 week trial.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can try it for a couple days.
You want that
okay, you don't need
episode
30
too, though.
days.
First hit's free.
Yeah, first it's free.
You want
Exactly.
that second episode? It's gonna cost you.
They're,
Fuck yeah.
They're really not. They're coming out every week because Kanye's editing it right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Kanye demanded that he would get final cut on the documentary
Every week.
And so he's probably going to upload a patch to it in 3 weeks.
This is the
when he
reason.
decides to
This is the
add
reason
some
why I love Kanye.
Yeah.
Is because Kanye is like, I don't have to do things the way that people tell me I got to do things, and I can do the things that I want to do, and I'm good. You're not gonna tamper with my image or my name in any way without me having full control, because that's Kanye.
Well, like imagine
And that's just so dope.
It's just like what you were talking about earlier when you were referring to our music. Once it's on Spotify or wherever it is on streaming, it lives there and we have to live with it. If we hear a bad dub, we're like, fuck, bro, it's going to be a bad dub. We've moved on. Kanye will drop an album and then a week later tweet, I'ma fix Wolves, because the song Wolves is not
I'm gonna
the
pull it.
updated version.
Dude,
And then-
imagine if you
And
could
he'll go fix
and
it.
he'll go fix it.
Dude,
Dude, like, oh, new
imagine-
version of the album's up. Yeah, it's 1.1,
Imagine
bro.
if you could just slip in an updated file.
Yeah.
Like imagine
Keep
if
all
you
your
could-
plays,
Yeah,
like-
keep everything. Just
So
slip
it's
it
an
in there.
update.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No,
Really?
no patch
Okay,
notes, bro.
we're talking about the future.
Yeah.
We're talking about the future.
We are talking about the future, and songs will be out, and then you're gonna listen. Oh, let me go to my Spotify and listen. It's gonna be the new version, and you'll never know.
And somebody adds something at the end of the version, like adds like a new extended type of message at the end or something like that gets people to go back and listen to a song that they had loved before.
His
But-
last like 3 or 4 albums that he's put out, he's either updated tracks later or like his most recent one, Donda, there was updated versions.
Yeah,
that
because
came out for
Kanye's
songs.
like, dude, I'm at Spotify headquarters and I'm hanging out with the dude who owns it,
Yeah. I
and we're
walked up in the
fixing my
office.
stuff right now.
Yeah.
It's like,
I got Jerry here at Spotify. He's uploading the new MP3s right now. Like, what the fuck,
out of his
bro?
mind in a good way.
Yeah.
and about both ways.
Well,
Yeah, well,
always.
of course. Well, yeah,
You can't get no good without the bad.
Yeah.
Come on now, everybody's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
their shit. You know, I'm not judging, and I'm excited to watch the documentary.
I'm saying
I like how Kanye is like I like what gravitates me more towards him, even though he is popular. Like I was just saying, it's
Yeah.
tough to is the vulnerability.
No, just being
And
himself,
it makes
just,
me be like, God, he is a straight up human with all that on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at Jay-Z and you're just like, that motherfucker is not a human.
He lives on a different
he's
plane
a
of
machine
existence now.
and it's oiled well and he's working good.
The thing about it that I like with the Kanye doc is,
True.
like I say, whatever you think of Kanye, whether you've always loved him or whether you hate decisions he's made recently, I think even from that perspective and just how you're going to judge another human, it's a very rare opportunity to be able to see. I know he's got Final Cut, so he can edit out the shit he doesn't want you to see or whatever, but it's a rare opportunity when someone's had a camera on him for the last 20 plus years. 1998, I mean, that's going back a ways. So maybe become interested in how he became this person that maybe you're not the most big fan of. Maybe you'll understand him better.
Well, I think that everybody knows that it's just like, it's the art and the artist.
Yeah.
And you can separate it as long as it's not R. Kelly.
That's
You
true.
know, as long as there's not like,
That's true.
like enslavement and, or whatever this is, sex trafficking, whatever he was doing, whatever kind of fucking crazy shit he was doing, dude.
But if an R. Kelly song comes on, you're skipping, guaranteed.
I can't listen. But Michael Jackson, I feel no shame.
No shame.
Well, he wasn't
I don't know
convicted.
why. Is that what it is? Like,
no
he literally
proof.
could have done
No
it.
proof. Someone said,
And I'm still like, Billie Jean
Yeah.
is not my girl.
someone said if you want to play Michael Jackson, every time you play a Michael Jackson song, you got to donate $1 to like a charity that helps those kids or whatever, or that helps kids that are victims and things like that.
Okay.
I think for R. Kelly, if you want to play an R. Kelly song, you should have to drink a shot of piss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That sounds right.
That's funny.
That sounds right.
That sounds right.
So
It's fair is fair.
So hold on, real quick. I just want to talk to the people out there, okay? Because I'm gonna look up right here. R. Kelly, okay, on Spotify. He still has 4 million. There's still 4 million motherfuckers out here. 4.5 million motherfuckers are still
That
out here
are
listening
making
to
a
R. Kelly.
decision for themselves.
Monthly listeners, okay? No shame. Stop.
Is that money
Stop.
making it to his books though?
No, he's probably not getting paid.
That's
but,
restitution.
But it's just like, you can't, like, trust me, I love, like, R. Kelly is one of those people that's hard. Like, he's got so many hitters.
I believe I can
that
fly.
have, that have
But you
hit
can't
my,
watch Space Jam without hearing him,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude, this song, I Wish,
Yeah.
was just a hitter
Oh,
to
that
my
was good.
soul. Back,
Yeah.
like, that shit just hit me in an emotional way.
So just think, moving
There's a lot
forward,
of-
like all the music that you
but,
guys like today, they could ruin
So,
your.
it's the same with movies. You guys know what's the one real famous actor who
The Rock. No, I'm just joking.
no, a white dude, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, people
Oh,
like that.
please! I'll still watch a Kevin Spacey movie.
That's the wildest shit
What
to me,
the
bro.
depends on what you
wanna do.
So here's the thing, bro. You have a lot of people in the Me Too movement that get accused of some shit, and they're like, "Oh, my bad. I didn't know it was like that, or I thought something different. I'm gonna disappear for a while." You have all kinds of excuses coming out. Kevin Spacey, when they're like, "Yo, you was like grabbing underage boys and like doing all kinds of wild shit to dudes," he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gay." That was his excuse. He's like, by the way, I'm gay.
Jesus Christ.
That still doesn't excuse you from assault, bro.
Is he-
Like,
Because he would like,
Is he still alive?
he would like,
Yeah.
and he would
Okay.
like, he was like doing shit like when people are in a car with him, and you can't like, have you ever been in a car? Like, you can't go.
a
There's nowhere to
driver was
go.
driving him home from the set or whatever, and he just reached his hand over and put it on dude's junk.
And
And
you're
it's
just
like,
like,
you're driving the car right now. Like, what do you?
yeah.
As good as an actor he
not-
is,
that's not it.
imagine like what he like when he grabs, like when he reaches over, like he's probably. Like it's probably intense as fuck. Like in terms
can't
of like,
imagine.
like you see what I'm saying? Like he probably it's there's no for an answer, you know. So I could see what you guys are saying.
I mean, it's so complicated, dude.
Have you seen any of his yearly videos that he puts out?
No.
Every year on Christmas or Thanksgiving, Kevin Spacey will put out a YouTube video where he'll talk to you like he's the character in House of Cards.
Oh, that's right. I've
Like
heard about
he'll
that.
kind of like
Oh,
act
I have
like
seen
that.
people cut that.
I've never
And-
seen House of Cards.
And he'll talk about just I've never really seen it either.
and he stays in character and he doesn't explain
He's very
anything.
intense like that, and he just talks about the wildest shit. And how
I mean,
just-
he's a phenomenal actor, and R. Kelly's a phenomenal singer. But I mean, R. Kelly's in prison because he was convicted, and Kevin Spacey's still acting. So I don't know what happens, but people pay people off and shit like that. It's just
America,
I just rich people can do whatever the fuck they want, and it's when they start abusing and being weird and shit. I just don't want to like. It sucks because I want to watch Horrible Bosses. I love Horrible Bosses. I want to watch that, right? But then I'm just like I feel weird because I'm like, man, fuck this guy.
I could go without. I could go without.
Maybe I can just say,
Horrible
fuck this
Bosses.
guy.
I really liked Baby Driver. That movie's sick.
Loved Baby Driver.
That movie's
You never
sick,
seen
bro.
Baby Driver? You need to watch Baby Driver.
I saw
9 out of 10.
he's in Contagion.
Ooh,
Oh,
Contagion.
that's a deep cut.
It's from deep ago, and I
Yeah.
watched it right when Corona was a thing.
Oh, God.
And it fucking I think that's what caused like tremors. Like there's like I couldn't watch the news for a while because I was just like it's gonna happen.
Any of
like
those,
within
Contagion, Outbreak.
He was in that, right?
all those.
Quarantine. Any of those movies?
Oh, Quarantine.
Yeah,
That one
Quarantine.
hit.
Yeah,
I remember
that
that one.
Is that was old too?
That was another one.
That's like a found footage, like horror movie or something.
What year though?
Mid
2012.
2000s.
Exactly.
Late 2000s.
What the fuck, dude? It's like whoa.
Well, this is like so many things too. Like with COVID, it was like swine flu, bird flu,
Oh, okay.
mad
Yeah,
cow
yeah, yeah,
disease. Everybody, like in our lifetime, there's always so many things that were coming that it was just like, oh yeah, that's happening to somebody somewhere. That's wild. All right, yeah. I mean, I don't have to worry about mad cow disease, right? Like I'm not tripping. And then
it
it's like
happens.
COVID was something that like happened to everybody. Like we were just like I was like, oh, this is
remember-
bird flu. This
bro,
is swine flu.
We
This
were
is some
doing
crazy
4 bars daily still at that point, and I remember one of my 4 bars I spit it over at your house where I was like making fun of Corona or something like that. Like
We were not
like,
taking it
I was
serious.
making like a Corona with lime joke because I was like, that's overseas. That'll never make it here. And then like 2 weeks later, it was like boom.
And then it's Corona's happening.
Yeah.
I remember we dressed up. If people dig far enough back, we did a podcast right when it got real crazy, and it was called the End of the World podcast, and we all dressed up. Me, you, and my
Oh, I remember that.
all
Yeah,
dressed
the
up like
gas
the
masks
world
and
was
shit.
ending. Oh, it was so funny.
So I'm going to say this right now. The mask mandate was lifted.
March 1st.
For what?
Oh, it's March 1st.
Washington?
March 1st,
Or
yeah.
worldwide- or-
March 1st for Washington. No more masks and no more vaccine requirements.
Why would they say
wow.
March 1st? Like they're going to tell us now that it's March. Ain't nobody wearing that. So how do you guys feel about that? I'm just curious.
I feel like it could go either way. I mean, people have already been doing what the fuck they want to do for a while, so I don't
Yeah,
know that
I'm
it'll really change that much.
Are you guys worried about it?
I'm fucking done with the mask.
I'm
I'm
so
done
done.
with all
I'm
that
so
stuff.
done, dude.
And honestly, like, I mean, I heard an analogy one time and it made really good sense. And they said that, imagine if something said that it's going to make you shit your pants. And there's a 99% chance that you won't shit your pants, but you still got to wear a diaper. And then imagine wearing a diaper so that your neighbor doesn't shit his pants. And I was just like, and I'm not saying I completely agreed with all that because it was kind of taken out of context, but it immediately made me be like, I don't give a fuck about this mask no more because I'm good on shit in my pants.
Well, and I'm going to be honest. Like, I mean, I have been vaccinated and I got COVID not long ago. So I'm well equipped with antibodies and all the things. Okay. So I don't feel like when I got COVID, it would hurt right here.
There you go.
Okay. But I kept my smell, I kept my taste because I got my vaccination. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm fucking, I don't feel like I need to wear it. I feel like just wear it if you feel like you need to wear it. Like
That's how it should have always
like if
been.
you're pregnant or if you have a compromised immune system and you're like, oh, I want to wear a mask. It's like cool. And people should not fucking judge people. If you see somebody in a store and the mask mandate is lifted and you see somebody wearing a mask, you should show some respect. You know what I mean? But it's like, just keep to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't need
I'm
to-
3 shots deep and I still rock one to the grocery store, like when I'm in close quarters with motherfuckers I don't know. But for the most part, yeah, no, I don't,
Now I walked into the store because I heard that it was lifted, and I just walked in and I bought these beers, and I didn't wear a mask. And I usually always put one on.
I'm
before I go to the
gonna
store,
break a
and I'm
secret
done.
to you guys because you guys don't go grocery shopping with me. Never wore one.
You're that guy.
But
You're that guy.
not rudely though.
But
And also,
There's some people that don't wear them that are looking for the fight. You can tell they're
I'm
looking
not
at
that
you,
guy. And matter
hoping
of
you
fact,
look at them.
I am the most if somebody said something to me and said, "Hey, could you put on a mask?" Oh, absolutely. Like, do you guys have any extras? Okay, great, thank you. And I'd wear it and I'd wear it around everywhere I needed to. But if nobody said anything to me, I just figured it wasn't a big deal. And if I saw somebody who worked in the establishment with it worn improperly, I instantly would take it off.
Yeah, because you're like, you don't take this serious.
Well, because I just realized that this is a shit rolling downhill system, and that the reason why you're telling me why I have to do something is because someone told you why you have to do something, and so on and so forth. It just keeps going. You know what I mean? And we, there's been situations where I'll go in somewhere and be like, Maria, do you have any masks on you? Like, we got to wear masks in here because it's just, you look around, you look at the people. And you're just like, and I'm not trying to judge people, but like, for instance,
That's me, bro.
if I was to go,
That's me. I'm literally in there like, bro, what are you doing? Like, put a mask on.
No. But if somebody was like
Peak
that's
COVID. I'm talking peak COVID when people were, getting all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, man, I thought I was going to die when I had this shit. Like, that's the type of COVID I'm talking about.
before Omicron and all that.
Omicron
we
is
we
fucking-
ditched it.
we
We
ain't
ditched
even
it
fucking-
well before all that. And if we went in somewhere where we thought we were at risk for getting sick, we'd wear one. But we never put a mask on for anyone else to not get sick. Is selfish as that sounds. So I'm just being honest because I don't care what
that's
people
real.
think.
No, that's real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I have mixed feelings about it. I know it's a controversial topic. I know people don't really want to talk about it. I've just, we're just some dudes we're just navigating this world. This is
Y'all
what we're
gotta do
going
what's
through.
best for you. You know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
the shit in your pants thing is really funny.
No, I thought that was hilarious,
but-
and I was already kind of on one side about it. And then when I read that, but at the same time, like I get it. Like my mom is.
I mean, dying is a little bit different than shit in your pants. And I look at it as a minor inconvenience, so I just rock it. I still got the motherfucker in my pocket now just because I still just take it.
I mean,
just
it's
in case.
definitely
like
gonna-
you said, sometimes you walk into a place and not to be judgy, but you're like, oh, we should probably.
well, I mean,
see,
also,
here's
here's
the
a
thing.
habit. Like, this is something that's like been a part of us for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with. I also have an issue with like the reusable type masks because it's like I don't know about you guys. Wash your jeans after every use.
Oh yeah.
Not my
Every
jeans.
Not my jeans.
We
but-
keep a mask bag at the house and we
so
just swap out
what
masks
ends up
and wash
happening-
them. We don't double wear.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is like, you take a clean mask, you put it in the pocket of some jeans that you don't wash every single time. And you also put your keys in there and you put your
Okay.
debit in there. And I'm just thinking to myself, like this it's
listen.
not about a
Okay,
sickness.
So
at that
listen.
point.
It is. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's totally about. I'm putting the mask on to signal to people that I care about them and that like, even though this probably doesn't even work that well because I haven't washed my keys and I've touched my keys after everywhere I've gone and I literally haven't I haven't gone through and sanitized every step. So this mask is like not probably the right one. I'm probably have some flimsy, weak ass shit. So it's like, I'm doing it because I'm like, dude, I fuck with people and I want y'all to I want you guys to feel good, and that's why I'm gonna wear it because I'm selfless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, dude,
know
it's
what's-
more important to me that you guys feel comfortable. So you know what? I'll wear this, and it really is. I'm not, especially with Omicron. I've just been like, yeah, I mean, I'm not tripping, and I feel like when vaccinations have been out for so long, then it's just like you can get your vaccination and then you can make your own decisions on what you want to do. Like if you feel like you want to wear it. If you're like, I'm not going to wear it, don't spit on people.
Yeah.
Don't be, you know what I mean? Like keep your, like.
For someone who admitted, like what I just said earlier, how many times do you think someone has, basically I'll just tell the answer is like, no one ever gave us a hard time. Not once. If anything.
No, it was never like that.
If anything, they seemed nicer. Because they can see my emotion, and I would smile. Like we go grocery shopping at Rosar's. I mean, every week, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, we're doing great. It's always good to see you. And like these are all people who are supposed to wear it. And I just realized that I just told myself if it's a problem and they bring it up, I'm gonna just get it. I completely
Like
fold.
you're cool about it.
And I'll throw one on, and I very rarely.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever tell me, hey, bro, could you do this? If anything, it was like right when you walked in the store, and it was like, yeah, sweet. If you have
Because
them,
that's
cool.
how it was. Like even when I worked at Cinder, it was just something that you just had to do. Like when somebody came in, and that was the most annoying thing, and that's why
People are so annoying about not wearing it, bro.
Circling back, it's like the mask mandate is being lifted, so March 1st, and I was as an employee so tired of having to tell people to wear one, and then having to fight with it, and then the whole thing. So it's like I'm glad that it's just like. Wear one, wear two, wear the M16 mask or whatever, AK-47. I don't know what this shit's called, but wear that one. You know what I mean? If you need to be safe, don't listen to me. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. This is how I feel.
This is how you feel.
This is how I
You gotta do
feel.
what's best for you.
Don't take any fucking advice from me. I'm just saying this is how I feel.
And I will
Amen.
say that, and I've said this before, that when you leave this area, which is still blue state, right?
Yeah.
when you leave this area and you go through the country, that shit doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying, by being honest, it doesn't exist. I mean, I know COVID's there.
Yeah, no, it exists.
But what I'm saying
but they're not.
these not a fucking slightest. Now, are people walking up, hugging, and getting in each other's face? No. Everybody's staying away from each other, but nobody's telling anybody what to do.
Well,
and it got so comfortable, and it's funny because as we came back towards Washington, we went through Denver. And Denver's full, just exactly like here, where it's like a mask
because
everywhere.
this is how it works. When you're in Wyoming, the person that feels like they don't have to wear a mask because they're like, dude, I'm literally going to come in contact with 3 people this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, if you live in Denver, if you live in Spokane, if you live in Seattle, you're going to come in contact with one person that's came in contact with 25 people.
Yeah.
15,
but not Miami
people.
and not Austin, Texas, and not fucking, you know what I mean? Those places never had any of that.
Yeah, death rates are higher there, though.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean,
but there's more people.
It's literally, I feel like at this point in history, which is what this is going to be tomorrow, the information is available. Okay. So the Darwin effect is in full effect.
In full effect.
Which explain that.
So the information is there. So it's literally
selection.
if somebody was like, get vaccinated, wear a mask, do this, hey, eat healthy, don't eat that, stop.
Don't smoke cigarettes.
Instagram is bad if you do it too much. Hey, and if you're just like, yo, I'm gonna listen to that. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna make my own decisions. That's freedom, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so
that's where we live.
And you get to choose what to do, and you also get to own the repercussions of that decision.
Sleep in that bed. That's all I'm saying.
So that's where I'm at right now. In the beginning of the pandemic, I feel like it was a lot more controversial. I feel like it's not very controversial now. I feel like it's like the information is available. You have all the tools at your disposal to arm yourself against said virus. So like, let's all just be we're all here. We all held accountable to just say, hey, I made this decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
my mom has stage 4 cancer and is one of those people that is very, very at risk, and she never even told me to put a mask on.
Bro, that's wild.
That is wild, bro.
Yeah.
That is wild. But people got to make their own decisions, bro.
Well, I feel like the mask thing got politicized. I feel like a lot of the stuff gets politicized too. And then it's like, if you're a Republican, you're like, well, I have to stand on it. Like, it's just like, I don't know. It gets out of the like, oh, we're reading the public safety, thing. Yeah. And then it's just like, oh, but this is like, oh, this is Trump, or this is this, or this
people
is
make it a lot more than just like science and facts.
That's exactly it.
This world has so many layers.
Yeah.
That it's just, it's so many nuanced little things. And listen, I'm not trying to get into the weeds about all this crazy shit, but
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not trying to get into the weeds about this. I'm trying to get into what do you got over there? I'm trying to get into the weeds.
Thank you. Okay. Gosh,
what? That was a great conversation.
That was a great. You get anxiety about it. Like,
I do. I get anxiety about it.
I feel like we moved the needle a little bit, but fuck.
I mean,
it's all good, bro. We're here for you. We're happy to be here.
So I have some gummies.
Gummies?
That's what those are.
Are these multivitamins? What are they?
They have really cool packaging. If you guys ever remember those little origami,
that's what that is.
This looks elegant, bro.
This reminds me of. So this is strawberry.
Yeah, what flavors you got?
I'm not gonna try to eat these right now.
Yeah, what do you got in there?
Well, there's different ratios.
What's
so
this?
some of them are
Wild is the brand.
Dude, this is Marionberry. This one right here is a 10 milligram THC serving. That one is like a 20 to 1.
Strawberry gummies, 20 to 1. CBD.
Yeah, so
20 CBD.
Yeah.
To 1? Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, see.
Indica
Let's see. Oh, look, there's messages in here.
Oh, this one is.
This a local brand? Or is this like from around here?
They got it. It's got to be.
What flavor you got? What is that?
It's got to be Seattle.
Lilac? What is that?
Yeah, what is this? This one is.
Maybe Habit.
Huckleberry. Is that what you got too?
Oh, yeah.
This
obviously
is
local brand, of course. Fuck.
This edible contains indica, perfect for taking a break from life adventures. It's like
What,
a
you're
little.
gonna smash the whole pack, Zach?
It's a little.
Whoa, my pack was kind of open. Oh, but then there's another
Listen,
pack.
all right, I don't mean to get into the political weeds again, but Washington really needs to fucking chill out on the packaging. We got packaging in
Think
packaging.
of the environment, bro.
Bruh.
And have y'all not seen Plastic Ocean?
Bro, there is a box with a bag that has gummies in a bag, so that way your toddler that doesn't even have teeth to open said gummy pack.
Yeah.
Can't
you guys
open the
remember
gummy pack.
Mambas?
I had to.
Yo, do you got another? I'm not trying to take an indica gummy right now, bro. You got yeah. What do you got?
Oh shit! I didn't
What?
look at that, Mike. Where's that?
No, it doesn't matter. Yours is CBD.
CBD, THC
No, but still,
hybrid.
where's the sativa or indica?
Oh, this is a 10 to 5, Mike. CBD, THC. Something low key, some peach.
Oh, peach is my shit, bro.
I think
Please.
that's peach, right?
Please.
That was actually that was delicious.
This is bomb, right?
You're eating another?
Oh yeah, dude.
This guy's going knee deep. Well, these are too low
Tomorrow's
milligrams
Friday,
to fuck
baby.
with you at all.
Here, here's your strawberry bag.
I got Tuesday off, man. I got Tuesday off because every time I want to go get tattooed, I gotta take the day off
You got
Yeah.
Tuesday off.
because it's like
Well, you got Monday off too, don't you?
You know what, dude? I looked at the calendar and I looked at Martin Luther King Day. I went back and I looked at the calendar and it was blocked off. I looked at the calendar for President's Day. And it
Working,
was,
huh?
It was, yeah, and it was a go. So I was
man.
like, ugh. No, we don't give a fuck about George Washington's birthday.
I got Monday off.
Hey, you do?
I do.
Everybody
Son of a
has
bitch.
Monday off?
It's a President's Day.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of companies I've noticed switch President's Day had been having off to Martin Luther King Day. Like my wife's
You got both,
company
Mike?
did that.
Yeah, I got Martin Luther King Day and President's Day, and we get what's the other new one? We get Juneteenth now too.
Jeez. Look at
What?
your progressive
Yeah.
company. you
Yeah,
work
hey.
for. I
That
like
sounds
to
cool.
because I have employees at the car wash. I like to just ask folks, but it's so much smaller, so I don't understand how a big company would work. But it'd be like, hey, it's supposed to be a holiday on Monday. You guys want to take it off? Most of the time, it's oh fuck yeah, but sometimes it's like, well, no.
Well, yeah, because if this isn't a paid day off, well, then I'm gonna come to work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ain't no paid days off.
Yeah, are you just asking me to make less money? That's what you're saying. No, I'm coming. Like we're here. I'm here. Like what's
Yeah.
up? Yeah. No.
And there's a bonus if we get the amount of cars done. So they're just like, no, we gotta
fucking grind.
dog.
So,
let 'em
because
sit
I ain't
there,
gonna take
bro.
today off. I'm gonna take Friday off.
Yeah, exactly. If you
Those
do it
paid
right, you
days.
get off early on Friday. Yeah, these gummies are fucking delicious, dude. It makes me want to eat another one, but I just want to see what that one does first.
I wanna
The
get another
biggest
one.
mistake I've
Is they
made.
get the munchies and start eating these like their actual like little.
That's a big
Because
mistake,
take
bro.
you back to the time when somebody said, "Oh, this has two," and I ate it and saw the devil. I don't want to see the devil again.
I met the man one time.
And you know, here's the
I'm not
funny
trying
thing.
to see him again.
I always remind people of this because it's hilarious. I pull up on Zach and I said, "Dude, I ate something last night." He's like, "What is it?" It was a cookie and I saw the devil. You know what Zach said to me? He said, "Where's the other half?"
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, "God damn!"
I'm trying to see him too. What's up? I'm trying to get there
And
too.
I handed it to you, and you said the next day, you said, "Ain't no devil in there."
Ain't no
No,
devil.
but I was fucked up.
Ain't no devil.
I had a different kind of devil. My shit was just like, deviled
It did
eggs.
fuck you up though. Oh, deviled eggs, which are bomb as
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
dude, it's funny because my girl is just like, and I'm just
I will
like,
fuck up too
It's
many
all
devil
about
days.
the
many.
presentation. If that
dude,
yolk,
that little bit of red fucking
it has to be on
paprika.
there.
paprika.
If
Paprika on
that-
there?
If that
You know what?
goop is in there and it's like kind of like not firm, I'm out instantly. You know how sometimes it's loose.
Oh yeah, the loose goop is no good. It needs to hold together, bro. You don't want a loose goop in your egg. The shit, I'm spoiled. Shout out my mom. She always made deviled eggs with bacon on the top of
know,
them.
they put a little
the
piece
little
in
bacon
there.
bits or like
Just
a little piece,
just a little.
Just a little. Oh man, I can't have them any other way.
Like
Gotta
a
have
sail.
deviled
Like they
eggs
stick
with
it
the
in there
bacon.
like
Yes.
this.
See, I haven't been ruined yet. I just can eat them normal. And if I had the bacon, I would never go back probably.
Oh. I'm
Dude.
telling you, I will fuck up a plate of those at a holiday meal and just be farting in the living room
Yeah.
for the rest of the night. bro.
Oh
Those
yeah,
deviled-
baby.
I'm a fan of one of my character flaws with deviled eggs. A fan
Preach.
is the fact that like when nobody's looking, I'm definitely like I've already had plenty.
Yeah.
Nobody's in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Do you do them in 2 bites? You bite them in half, or they just go?
Fuck no! I've never bit a deviled egg in half in my life.
Full. I feel like I have. I feel like I have, and I was like, that's not for me.
I've doubled up before. I'll sadly
Two on
admit.
it? Just
One for
ready.
each. Just I eat it and I'm halfway through the other one and snag
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, bro.
Because you never know. Sometimes you come back and the whole
they're
pan
gone.
has just disappeared.
They're gone.
What's up? We gonna run this. What's your deal?
If you guys got submissions, did you get submissions?
I got some submissions.
No.
I got some people from Instagram from all over the country.
Thank you lovely people.
that were willing to submit in, so that way we can tell them what their deal is. So we're gonna see how close we can get, baby. My favorite time of the day was your deal. My favorite time of the day.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Hey, we're gonna kick it over to Cody right now for what's your deal.
That was good. That was good.
If you needed it, there it is.
There it is.
Cut
bro.
that.
I'm cutting nothing.
So-
That was gold.
Submissions. People submitted what's your deal.
Thank you.
We feel so fucking warm.
We're honored,
That's
bro.
fucking
I'm so
awesome.
excited.
This is exciting.
And I mean, like, these are straight up. This is what we imagined doing from the very beginning. So keep these submissions coming,
And we
will
appreciate y'all
keep-
for bearing with us those first couple.
Yes, and we will keep it up on our end, and we'll make something out of this.
Yeah, please send stuff in so I don't have to pick a bunch of NFL players that made for a terrible game.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried.
You did awesome.
All right, this one's a submission from me just because I want you guys to see this picture.
So I am gonna what's your deal this?
Yes, and I want you to tell me who this is.
Okay. I tried not to look down, but I looked down.
You're only human.
What's up, Katie? How you been? Ain't seen her in a while. She's got an OnlyFans for sure.
You think so?
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know who that is, but she's got an OnlyFans, and it's not a free one, baby.
It's like premium access.
Yeah, she's charging for her OnlyFans, and she's attractive. And by the way, she takes photos quite a bit because see how confidently she's not smiling. Mm-hmm. Like she's a professional photo taker, probably via Instagram. Those are real. And
What are the nails? What are you talking about?
yeah, her nails.
Okay.
No, her nails. She actually needs a fill.
The hair extensions are real.
If I look at her nails correctly, it looks like she needs a little bit of a fill, which is fine. I mean, who gets to the nail lady that often?
True.
And but I'd say it's like a Katie, and she's in entertainment or of some sort.
She's a model.
She thinks she's a model, and I mean, like, I think she's a model, but like her first passion was probably like trying to be like on the news. You know what I mean? But then she was just like, fuck this. I'm going to be a
Newscaster.
bad bitch and I'm going to fucking do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh shit!
Okay, it's your birthday.
And like,
What'd you do for fun on the weekend?
I'd say she is a fan of like the HGTV, and so she watches a lot of like fucking Bravo and HGTV.
She's into plants.
Yeah. She definitely has a good plant game.
She's got a big Monstera plant, a Swiss cheese plant. Loves to take pictures with.
And she's doing fine. Like, I mean, if she's single, she's doing well, or her husband's doing well, and she works out, but not every day or nothing. Yeah. What is her name?
Are you guys ready to find out who this is?
Yes.
This is Madame Helen Mirren, actress, Academy Award winner. This picture was actually taken like in the 70s.
Holy shit.
I knew I recognized that picture, bro. You got a current photo of her?
No, I should have put one on here, but I can get one up. Yeah, let me...
What's her name?
This was her in the 70s,
Helen
and she's
Mirren?
still
Helen
alive.
Mirren. So this is a good one.
This next photo you're gonna flash is a current photo.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she looks like now.
So that's...
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She fucking hates me.
She's been in movies y'all have seen.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say.
Oh,
I
look.
think I've seen her.
There it is.
Is she from Golden Girls?
No.
Damn. I honestly thought, by the way her styling was and the way her hair was, because everything comes back, right? I totally thought that was a current photo. I would have never thought that photo was 50 years old.
No, it did
Yeah.
look very current. It looked like a photo someone could have taken yesterday. That's
Obviously,
wild.
she didn't submit that.
That
was
gives
something-
everybody hope.
Go Helen.
I've brought this up a couple times on different podcasts because I discovered this photo of her and I was just like, she's stunning, and I also think she looks a little bit like Jennifer Lawrence.
Kind of, yeah.
And that's what people have guessed, is that she's Jennifer Lawrence. But yeah, she's beautiful.
You guys know that a very common thing for females to deal with is that their boobs are not the same size?
Yeah. I do know that.
And you'd know that if you're with somebody for a while, and
that's
it
how
drives
dudes-
them fucking nuts.
Dude, imagine like I got my balls are all fucking like you're not the same
Yeah,
size.
but we're not
you know?
like putting them in a little
Bro.
package and presenting them every
I know.
You're preaching to the choir. I'll get vulnerable.
I wouldn't do
I'll
that.
get vulnerable. My left nut doesn't go down all the way, bro. They hang it that uneven intervals. I have
Really?
it's just a shorter cord on the left side.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's
No, he's like, that's tight, like it's shrunken up.
yeah, it's like
So it's just like there's one and one out. Like so, like you know,
Yeah.
does your girl just like hit like just like a little tickle?
yeah.
on one of them?
Sometimes you gotta like find it because sometimes it like goes up in and shit like that. You gotta like pull it out. And get it, you know? So
tight, dude. That
like,
sounds way better than just like normal
like a little
balls.
guessing game and shit.
Normal
you know?
balls are so predictable, dude.
Yeah.
If you had some shit that might be there, might not be there, you don't know where it's at. You know, it's just
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
doing mysterious shit.
So,
So
you know,
if
I
it's
know what it
cold-
is to not have them both be the same size or to have them be offset.
Yeah, man, that's tight.
All right,
That's a superpower.
Real
let's
human
go to
shit.
the first fan listener submission.
Yes, I can't wait. What's up, brother?
Who we got
Why
here?
aren't you smiling?
You know he wants to.
He's a blue collar type worker. Otherwise, he would have to shave. And looking at his head, he might be receding a little bit, but that's fine. This guy's 30. This guy's 30. 30. I was gonna say 33, but now I'm on the younger 30, so the lowest I can go is 30. Blue collar type work. He works like labor, but like he's been there a long time. He's telling people what to do, you know, and he's not grooming at all on the beard, which is, you know, he's got
fuck with the beard.
Got some bushy eyebrows. Yeah, that's my ideal beard there. And I'd say a name on this gentleman would be something off the cuff. Do we have his name? Mm-hmm. Something off the cuff, like a Kellen. You know what I mean? Or
Chauncey.
like a fucking Blaine or something.
Lane.
Like a Blaine or
Blaine.
something like that.
What's he do
that's
for
his
fun?
What?
What's he do for fun?
For fun,
Yeah.
I think he's still trying to figure that out. I don't think he knows what he does for fun.
I think he's probably playing PlayStation, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, he does things outside of work, but like, I don't think he's figured out what he likes to do for fun yet, you know, which is fine. You know, I'm right there with you, bro.
I'm right there with you.
Disc golf, bro. That's what we do.
Yeah, he
I
could
appreciate
be
the beard.
dis-
That beard is like,
Yeah.
that's right where I'm at.
Yeah, he's thick on the beard. He doesn't fuck with that beard at all.
Bro, I wish.
He looks like he's got his shirt. Looks like he's got that nice black and white plaid buttoned all the way up to the top, which would explain. You know, he's got a little bit of a Mexican heritage. You know.
Okay.
You know, and I'd say he lives. He's not from the Northwest. He lives like in. I'd say he's from fucking Vegas or something. You know, where it's hot often, but he doesn't have the tan I would like to see him in Vegas.
True.
What's his name?
What's going
Oh, well, this is Benjamin. I don't know where he's from. He's a barback. That's what he does for a living. His relationship status is taken.
Oh,
Yeah, sure is taken.
Yeah,
I bet you his girlfriend's hot as fuck.
yeah. He worked hard for that. He worked hard
I'm
for
being
that.
serious.
And his hobbies, which he does have apparently, are 420. So
Smoking weed,
smoking
so
weed.
AKA finding yourself.
My
because-
hobby is 420. I am weed.
And I imagine he does these two things while he's on 420.
On 420.
Hiking and music. So those
Yeah,
are two other
he's
hobbies.
still seeking
Oh,
what he
yes.
wants to do.
He's a rapper.
oh yeah.
Oh, he might, and that's what you need to
Right?
know about him. Anything else you should know is that one day his music will be a household sound.
I could see it.
All right,
This is
man.
the next.
I could see it. Blue eyes, dark beard, backwards hat. I want to see your hair. Like, how do you dress if you were to go to a wedding? Like, is that how you dress?
That's
I mean,
it.
you could stroll right up. You're all
With a
good.
blunt in
You're
his
just gonna
mouth,
have to
son.
smile a little more when you're there.
With a blunt in his mouth. He's like, listen, I'm happy for you.
I wouldn't fuck with him. Like, you know what I mean? I'd offer him to smoke and shit.
He reminds me of Post Malone. So
Always tired.
A little bit.
yeah.
What else we got? Oh shit!
Here is our next one.
What is cracking?
Hey.
Okay,
What's
I'm
her
gonna go
deal?
with I'm gonna go with the Samantha. You know, or something like. She probably goes by Sam. Okay, and she doesn't actually live. People who live on the coast don't take pictures like that. So she's there. Yeah, she's
They don't need to
visiting
do
the
that.
coast, and like the fact that I can see that area. She's actually from Washington. Yeah, and this is she got those. You guys, your guys' girl shop on Shein, the website.
I'm familiar with it. No, she's
It's where she got those glasses.
Okay.
So she's a fan of it because everything's super cheap. She's single, but she's got a lot of people hitting her up in her DMs. She's messed around with Tinder a little bit, but she's mainly swiping left. And she definitely works, I'd say, a semi-professional job. She could be a school teacher, weirdly enough, or she also could be like she is happy. Like you can tell by the way she's smiling. I can't see her eyes though. That's the main thing.
That makes it tough.
Makes it tough.
What do you
But
think she does
this
for
is
fun?
her taking her own photo, which would imply she's there by herself. Okay. And if somebody was with her and didn't just offer to be like, yeah, I'll get you a great full body. You're obviously in good shape, right? So someone would be like, yeah, let's get a good full body picture for you. So that means she's there by herself. So she's a little bit of an introvert. She probably has a dog with her,
What's she do for fun then?
She likes to kind of get away from people, which is why I'm pointing teacher.
Is she taking a book with her there?
She reads.
Yeah.
She's adamantly reading. Yeah. And she, supportive family. Her mom looks great for 65, What's her deal?
This is Sarah, which we're close to is Samantha. Yeah. What she does for a living, she's a massage therapist and a caregiver.
Of course. Of
her-
course.
She's taking care of people.
Her relationship is single. Was single.
Well, look at Brendan
Was
stepping
so
in.
far,
Was
so far.
single.
I'm just joking. Was single.
So far.
Is that what it says?
No. She is single. I just added the was just because I always
She
talk
was
about people
single.
in past tense.
And
What's
also
poppin',
still
Sarah?
is.
And her hobbies include. Wait a minute. Did I duplicate this? Music, hiking, and obsessing over her dog.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now that I picked up all of these things that you're saying, and I just explained them a little differently. I promise you, she's by herself. Her dog is with her.
Yeah.
I said work with kids. She works with what?
So
was it?
caregiver.
Caregiver. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is 99% off.
and
And
I fuck
Sarah,
with her.
Samantha,
the
you
thing
got the
about her
SA.
is she does not have the time. She values her time very, very highly. And if you hit her up and be like, "Hey, Sarah, want to come down and get drinks?" She's not coming. Okay, she'll tell you. Oh yeah, that may sound good. That may not.
See if I can come
She is dialed in to her what she wants to do.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What she loves to do on her spare time sounds like spa days, girl time, family and friends, and furthering my education and experience in my career.
Oh,
She's reading, bro.
Sarah, if we need to know more, let us know. But
I like Sarah.
Wow, I think Cody got it pretty close.
What's the next one? You gotta take a drink of beer for this next one.
Oh.
So we're
a
this time
Twofer?
we're gonna focus on the guy in the white.
He's
The guy
got
on
a
the
dog.
right? I don't got a very
I
clear
think he's got a
picture.
dog.
Let me see if
Okay.
I can zoom in on him a little bit more.
I don't think it's gonna help, but
nope, I can't. Can I?
okay.
I can't.
All right. God, I don't want anybody showing up.
I'm gonna get you a better picture.
Just go to the next one. No, that's fine. I'll do him, but I mean, it's whatever.
What is he?
Is this the picture you're gonna stay on?
I'm trying to get a
No.
better
Leave it
one.
on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so the dude on the right, obviously by his hand gesture and his tone, he is, or his family is, originally from the Big Island. Okay? He resides Hawaii. He resides in right now. Either he doesn't live in LA, but he's a fan of LA. This guy owns his own business. To the right, I can tell by his boots. Okay, and his jeans.
On the left.
On the right.
Oh, okay.
This guy,
white sweatshirt.
You guys said the guy on the right.
Yeah.
The guy on the right. He owns his own business. It's small. He's either a contractor or a landscaper of some sort. But this is him dressed up, and he's out of work right now. And those dogs are hungry.
I like the one on the right. It looked cool.
Yeah, the dude on the right's cool too. They both had a history though that they're not proud of, and they've overcame that history.
Yep.
And they're just
they're stronger for it.
They're stronger for their history.
What do they do for fun?
These guys would have no problem jumping on an ATV of any size CC, like the biggest ones down to the littler ones, and they will rip and fishtail down the way. Talk about fishing. These guys put a pole in the water twice a week. And guy on the left pulls the guy on the right outdoors more than he would like to be. They grew up as friends. That's the thing, is they grew up. They met each other along the way somehow. I mean, like, they're close. The more dominant one out of the two is the guy in the white shirt. That's why his hug is arm over. See how that works? How his arm's over his buddy's arm, and that just means that he's trying to show that like he's doing a little more than the other guy, but they still fuck with each other. And they're just happy dudes because they've been through a lot, and they're in the fucking forest, baby. And by the look of that fence, like they might be at a rest stop or something, or camping. What do we got?
What's the story?
Oh, did I pick his name?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, what's his name?
Guy on the right is like a Gavin, guy on the left is a Gavin, and the guy on the right is like a fucking Justin, or like a Braden.
You got. I mean, okay. His name's Tylen.
Tylen?
Yeah. Are these Instagram handles?
No, this is the guy's name.
This is
Tylin.
Okay, this is Tylen.
This dude's from.
I don't know where he's from.
I do.
I'll see if I can find out where he's from.
It looks like the Pacific Northwest.
He's in it now.
Or at least, but he's in the fitness industry, obviously.
Oh fuck, he is swole under that fucking sweater.
He's into golf, photography, working out, fishing, and mostly family life shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's single or married. Doesn't say on here.
I didn't specify that either.
Yeah,
those aren't his dogs. He doesn't give a fuck about those dogs.
And what he does, anything else he would like to talk about, is he runs a weekly podcast called The Weekly Bust.
That's why he's so happy. It's because he's pursuing something that he never thought would be a thing.
We should look up The Weekly Bust and
give him a shout out.
Give him a shout out. But I mean, that's a shout out.
Listen to this dude's podcast, The Weekly Bust. I mean, The Weekly Bust.
The Weekly Bust.
Who knows what that could be about?
I mean, I would imagine like a fitness podcast. I mean, if my podcast is called that, it'd be a whole different matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I said I don't want him to come at me. I mean, the man's wearing 13s. And so he has got those big old feet. You guys know those boots.
He could scrap for sure.
By those boots and those jeans, that dude, he's just gonna manhandle you and get you under your back.
Oh,
and
dude,
fucking take control. And his homies not to be fucked with either.
Dude, he looks like
only people. If you flex in a photo, like that says something. Yeah. I don't know quite what it says, but it says you're trying to convey.
It's a message.
Yeah, and I mean, only people who are on their way to fucking greatness flex in a photo.
I mean, come on. We only have so many poses as men that we can do.
True. You know? I know, but okay, let me ask you.
This is one that I've never been comfortable with.
I've never done
how many
that.
times have you flexed in a photo?
Hey, flaunt it if you got it, son. Like, pull him out if you got him.
And he's bigger now than on the left.
This dude,
I have a question for Tylen. What kind of diesel truck do you drive?
He drives a Dodge 2500 diesel. It's not something new. It's got 118,000 miles, but it runs like a goddamn top.
And it's got truck nuts.
Those little lug nuts that are spiky on the way out.
Yeah, of course.
And he's got he doesn't cover his bed. Now some trucks have that bed cover. This is an uncovered bed, and it's dirty on the inside of the bed because that man's working, baby.
Hey, baby.
All right, next one. Let's do. I want to do this one more structured because I think it helps to like kind of go with what they do. So like, what's this guy's name?
His name's Kellen.
Okay, Kellen. What does he do for a living?
He is in the weed industry.
Oh, where is he from?
He is from like New Hampshire, like somewhere like, you know, he's not from right here. He's not from around here. Nope. And his jacket's his homie's company, which is cool. You know, he just threw him a quick jacket, nice little modest chain. You know, he creates art. Is what he does. You can tell by the way he's looking at the camera and the way he does his little chin like that. I'd never allow a photo to be taken of me that low though, but that's just me because I'm overweight. I would say, I mean, he's the leader in his little small circle of friends, or one of them, and he might not drink or smoke. He looks like he could be a sober guy just with like a fucking quest.
But he also looks like he could smoke.
But
He
like
works in the weed industry.
yeah, but that's the weird thing about him is he's just so fucking self-disciplined that he's selling weed, but he ain't fucking smoking it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
He just ain't smoking it because like if you were
can see
high,
it.
you would not let your face be like that, or maybe you would. You know what I mean? Like if you were high, you might fucking like cheese a little, but no, he's not high because he knows
serious.
exactly where the fuck he's going.
Yeah.
And
Is he? What's his relationship status?
he's fucking taken, dude, by a hot ass chick, like a Latino chick of some sort, or maybe just a white chick. I can't really see the nationality on his girl, but he's 100% taken.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to talk say about him? Like anything else? His other hobbies,
Well, he
or just what he's into?
like I mean, these photos are at night. He's checking out his night version on his phone. You know,
You
to
said
take this photo.
You said art. Or do you think he's rapping? Is he painting? Is he drawing? Is he shooting videos?
He does a little bit of a lot of art.
Oh.
So he's like, he definitely has picked up a pen and drew a few things, and he's also made a song or two, and you know, he's interested in crypto, but might be a little nervous, like us all.
Big facts on that.
What about him?
Put your money in it.
So this can't be his real name, but his name is Wig Flippin'. That's what Zach got me.
Wig Flippin'?
That's because
That could be his real name if he wants, bro.
No, that's his
Shoot
real
for
name.
the
Sorry,
stars.
you're right.
If he doesn't go by Big Wig or just Wig, then he's missing a whole opportunity to get to influence his friends even more.
So he might be a Kellen. I think that's what you said.
Doesn't it look like a Kellen to you a little bit?
Yeah, he looks like
Adam never met a
It
Kellen.
looks like he's born like in.
Could be a Kellen.
It looks like he was like born in like 1999, and he's definitely like a Kellen, something like that.
I
Yeah.
said
something
1994.
like that.
I'm gonna say the 94.
Ooh, okay. But yeah, and he's where he's from is he's from Southeast Missouri. This is our cotton farmer.
Holy shit! This is the dude who's a cotton farmer.
That's Cotton Farmer.
In Southeast Missouri, who I'm not
He's
related
a
to,
wig
but
flipping cotton farmer, bro.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing about it, I'm realizing like he definitely works during the day because like he's out trying to enjoy himself right now, and like he's not. His hours are you know he's a slave to those hours. He can't change that because he grows cotton.
He says the job is cotton,
What
the
else?
outfit is
so
polyester.
he's in a relationship, yes, to a hot ass person.
How do you know? He said that?
I don't know. I'm just
No,
hot-ass
his
person.
girl is hot, guaranteed.
I don't want to make it
Wig flipping. We want to see your girl because we know she bad.
I don't know I don't know their pronouns. His hobbies are rapping, making beats. So there's the art.
There's two different types of art.
Yeah, there's two different, and he smokes weed. So
He does smoke.
yeah.
He dabs.
Yeah.
But he'll fuck with some sober October probably if
He
if
would
it
get
was
sober
presented.
for any reason. This is the type of dude who puts his mind to something, and then the next time you see him, he looks completely fucking
Gets
different.
it in. Yeah. I
Bro,
love that.
if I farmed cotton, I would smoke weed.
yeah.
You know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not sure he's getting weed in Southeast Missouri. They don't. You can't even get it there.
If there was
Oh, so
anything
weed's
else,
still cool down there.
Yeah, exactly.
farming cotton, smoking hay, bro. That's what we do out here.
That's right.
He likes collecting records, riding ATVs, thrifting.
There's your ATV guy.
Oh yeah, he's thrifting. That hat's he copped that hat at a thrift. That fucking Hoya's jersey underneath is a thrift.
His other things that he's doing is he's an MC from upcoming indie label Sunday Dinner Records in Dallas, Texas. And he's on a weekly radio show on Blast Radio at 8 p.m. Central.
Ooh,
Blast
nice.
Radio.
So this photo was actually this is an artist
This
photo.
dude does so much shit.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
This dude is
This
doing
is the
so
type of
much.
dude- yeah, he can
this
do whatever
picture
he
does not
puts-
convey a man who is low key. This dude's moonlighting as a rapper
I can't-
while he's cotton
I
farming.
can't imagine doing all that and you cotton farming during the day.
This is insane, dude.
That's insane. Shout outs to bro
Wig
Wig Flippin'.
Wig flipping. Because that's
Put
his
some
rap
res-
name.
put
That's
some
why
respect on his wig
that's
flipping
his-
name, bro.
That's his rap name. I didn't have his real name, so I
He
give you
changes
his rap name.
hairdo every once in a while.
You don't even know what he's
If
got
you-
right now.
if you-
He could
can
be
you-
bald. He
Okay.
could have he could
That's
have a
what I was
slick
just
back.
gonna say. Is if you can if I don't know if you guys are able to do this, but if you can unsee the hat for a moment,
Cornrows.
What do you see?
it completely changes the man.
completely changes
If you
the man.
unsee the hat, he
That's
completely
true.
changes
He
the
could have
whole
like a French
fucking
Montana thing going on.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He could be Frenchie he could be French's little brother if he just
Or he's
undid
got
that
kind of got
hat.
like an Alex Wiley thing going on.
Something,
If you know who
yeah.
that is.
All right, let's go to the next one.
You got any more?
What is there?
Yeah,
Two
we
more
got two
or one
more.
more?
Here we go. What's her name?
Oh, she has an interesting name. Is that an ombre? It is. Dark on the bottom, light on the top. Nice. See how she hit her nails? She must have heard an episode. I can tell a lot about whether a girl has nails or she needs a fill. Just if you guys haven't been able to tell. She definitely smokes. She's one of those, she's an introvert. She likes that couch. That's her spot on that couch. And she's single and ready to mingle. But not really though. Like she doesn't entertain a lot of guys or anything like that, like going out, and like she honestly keeps to herself. I want to say she's unemployed, but I mean not in a weird kind of way. She just, she's just chilling. She don't need to work.
Between opportunities.
She's between
You
opportunities.
don't need to work.
She don't need to work. I mean, I'm basically just saying like how comfortable her attire is, and
You didn't have a guess
What's
at
she
the
do
name?
for fun?
Yeah, what is her name?
her name.
Yeah, you said something interesting.
I did.
Yeah, you said that she's got an interesting name.
But you didn't say
Sorry.
You
what?
didn't say it.
I just know she's interesting.
I'd like to submit Jade.
Jade.
That's a good.
That is
It's gonna be
I'm
like
gonna say
that.
Leanne.
Leanne?
I'm gonna say.
You sent me this.
You sent me this.
No, I don't know her name.
No, you don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna see like Brianna or something like that, or Brianna.
Or Shauna, actually. I could see
Did
more.
I say she has pets? Because I don't
say-
think she has pets now.
I
that
think she has
look at her.
plants.
Yeah.
Look at her, and she doesn't get as much sleep as she wants to. By
Do any of us?
some people do. Some people do.
Is she happy?
She's working on it. She's working on it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fair. I'll be honest with you.
No,
Brianna.
this
all
is-
we can
this is
ask,
what we
bro.
do.
I'll be honest
This
with
is
you,
what we-
Brianna.
yeah.
I can see through the smile, but I mean, like all of us do that. I did 100 of those smiles today, because I'm working on my happiness too, and yeah, I mean, like, I pass 2 or 3 of these a day, and she looks fun.
Who is this, Brennan?
This is Shannon. Not Jade, Leanne, or Brianna.
Pretty damn
We're all
close.
so
though.
close.
That's like that name,
you're
like-
in
No
there.
S's at all. I said Shauna.
Shauna. Oh, you said Shauna. Who?
Yeah, but you,
Leanne.
you saw
Jade
me.
was
I
off.
said maybe a Shauna. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Shanna.
No. Who said Shannon? Oh, Shannon.
Shannon.
Shannon? Oh, that
Shannon.
changes it.
That's Shannon.
Shannon.
She was completely different. When she was younger, she was a complete Shannon. But now, she's working her way out of that.
What she does for a living, she is a former Universal Republic artist, and now she owns her own music management company, and she writes music for TV and film.
Oh,
and
fuck.
label artists.
Wow.
I was way off.
Yeah.
That's why
Way to go,
she's so.
Shannon.
That's why she's so relaxed. She has a full-on studio right
Way
behind
to
this
go,
camera right
Shannon.
here. But see, she didn't take this photo. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a selfie. She's not holding the phone. And so her relationship, I should have picked up on this. Her relationship status, I said she's single. She's actually not.
Right. She's married.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's right. That's a photo her husband took. But like,
Well,
if
that's
that's how she
tripoded.
smiles at her husband, if that's how they look at each other every day, like, then,
They got nothing to worry about.
well, no, they do have something to worry about. Like, she is not 100% in love with
Maybe
whoever's
that's
behind that camera.
Maybe that's the face she's giving the camera, not
Yeah.
the person. You know.
But I mean, like, who has that much control over
That's
their
that
face?
like that's that like Instagram smile. Like you're like, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
things
what's
things
up?
could be better.
Small
You know,
cheese.
maybe she is one of those people that kind of like that kind of makes it seem like everything isn't as good as it actually is, so that people don't feel like she's just crushing it at life. You know what I mean? So she's just kind of like taking it easy.
I can respect that.
She
She
loves.
cleans up really nice. Like when she goes out, she's a stunner.
She loves sitting on her patio, puffing tweeds.
Puff and tweeds.
Yeah, like those jackets.
She's high right now.
Yeah, the tweed jacket. How he's smoking those.
And having conversations about aliens and weird shit.
I could see it.
Love that.
She is also an evidential psychic medium known as the
Oh,
Weedium.
fuck!
As a Weedium.
A weedium.
Wow.
Just leave it, right?
And she talks to loved ones and animals on the other side.
Fuck. You know what
Wow.
that means?
We
Is
really
she's
got-
going to look at this and she's going to be able to what's your deal me better, and I'll be able to do her. But I want you to try to guess my deal.
A reverse
Shannon.
what's your deal?
Yeah,
Do a
we
reverse
should.
what's your deal on me after I did the what's your deal on you, and let's see what you come up with, because like I fuck with psychics and I don't want to rub you the wrong way.
What's next?
Here we go. Who is this guy? What's his name? What's his deal?
Nice kicks.
I mean, they're not new, but they still are. They're nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna ask? Should I tell you his name?
What's his name?
What's his name? Yeah.
Shit. God, this is a tough one for the name,
Really?
but I'll get it though. I'm gonna say this is a Rick. He could be Rick. As weird as it sounds,
Yeah, that does sound weird.
his name's Rick. Ricky.
Okay, I can see
You
that.
know, either or.
He's young.
He's-
Ricky. I can see that.
He's on. You guys know those? You guys ever driven to Vegas?
I have never driven to Vegas.
There's long
Fuck
stretches
me.
of highway that are real long and real
Yes.
long and straight.
It's exactly what I thought of. when I
He's
saw
on
that.
something like that. You can tell by the old telephone poles, and he's not looking at the camera right now. He's looking down the highway, and the way he puts his hands, like he learned that from somebody. That's not a natural pose. It's not a natural pose. I'd say Rick is he's an artist. He raps.
Definitely.
Looks like he has a chain. I believe that's a Jesus piece on his chain with maybe a hemp rope.
Bro, that's good eyes right there. That's good eyes you got.
Can you see it?
Dude, I can barely see it. And the fact that you didn't even have to lean in and you just saw the
He
Jesus.
has a Jesus
sculpted.
piece, like a traditional one where it's like the face of Jesus, gold, but on a hemp rope. So what's that say? He has a little bit of a hippie background, but he's reformed with the new style. He's trying to advance his style.
So he smokes?
Oh yeah, he smokes. I see that gold ring on his middle finger, and I'd say that's a real gold ring, or it wouldn't show through on this pixelated photo. And
Is he single or taken?
he wouldn't dare be taken.
That's true.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't dare be taken. He's out there getting it,
That's
and
big facts.
he has no problem talking to women, and they don't always give him the time of day, but it doesn't fucking stop him.
He just gets after it.
He just gets after it.
Law of averages.
He's just like, "What's up? I'm Ricky. I'd love to buy you a drink, but if right now it's not a good time, it's not a big deal." When you look like that, you gotta kind of talk.
stupid.
You gotta talk and move at the same time when you look like Rick. And he says, "He the Apple Watch."
Can he box, you think?
I mean,
He says he can.
like in a real boxing, or like a street fight.
Just like real boxing.
Yeah. I mean, he couldn't get anybody. He couldn't get any of us.
I feel like he punches the air from time to time. Just to
No,
like,
he's probably a psych. Like he's probably crazy. Like, he's probably a psycho when it comes to like beef.
Crazy Ricky.
You know what I mean? Like he just fucking doesn't give up.
They call him Crazy
It's like,
Ricky.
Rick, get the fuck back here, dude.
Fuck that. Fuck
God
that.
fucking damn
fuck
it.
that.
We just got here.
How tall is Rick?
Oh my God, how dare you ask that? I did not. I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but they lowered the camera angle to boost the height.
Rick is
And you're
shorter than his shadow.
You're talking about a 5'9" man here.
It's a 5'9" man.
And
That's a 5'9" man.
he's wearing those jeans that like it took him a while to get to those jeans, but that's the overall look that like they fit him great.
I fuck with the shirt.
And I see the Apple Watch on it, and the fact that he chose that teal band, means he's funky. You know what I mean? See that
What's he
teal
doing
band?
for fun?
He's traveling right now.
Yeah.
And so for fun, he is super takes his career with like creating, I don't know, he's definitely a rapper. He takes his rapping career very seriously. Whether it's panned out for him or not, he is serious as a fucking heart attack. He thinks he's gonna make it, which is half the battle.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who this guy is?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
So
yes.
bad.
This guy's name is Ed Bleezer.
I cannot see myself saying, "What's up, Ed?"
Eddie. Maybe Eddie.
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 He's an Eddie.
What he does for a living is that he's a DJ.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's traveling right now.
He's an artist.
What's his DJ name? Do we know?
I think it's Ed Bleezer.
DJ Ed Bleezer.
So he's trying to like DJ in Vegas. Like you got to have your real name when you get real high up.
He is Taken. I don't know if we actually talked about that, did we?
Taken. No,
Yeah,
said
we
he was
asked
single.
that. I said, yeah, but
single.
Taken, like his girl thinks he's taken,
That's true.
but he is not taken. Okay.
And then his hobbies are hiking, playing soccer, and going to the gym.
My man doesn't hike. I don't know why he said that. He does nature walks. It's a big difference there. I learned from Zach one day that, hiking is bringing water and snacks for later. Nature walks is you just put on some shoes and you go to the forest and take some pictures. Yeah. He does nature walks. I don't think he's done any real treks, but maybe he has.
And he's in the Bay Area.
But also, here's the thing about him, and he's like, this is a new image for him. So before, he totally could be someone who hikes, and I want to say he has a small ponytail.
No.
I want to say he has like a, you know what I mean? That's pulled back. That hair is pulled back right now.
Let us know. Let us know.
maybe.
Let us know.
Ponytail.
Please.
Yeah, and he's a foodie. He loves food. That's what he said.
Oh, I love food
I love
too.
food.
Yeah.
Food trucks with food.
It's too easy to say you're a foodie. Like, what do you like, Ed?
No, I just like food.
Well, of course, we all like food.
So does Rick. Or Ed.
Well, that was fun.
Or whatever his
Was
name
that it? Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Dope. Thank you, everybody, for sending your submissions. And fuck yeah. Like, I have fun doing this every week, and we have fun fucking laughing at it, and keep sending those.
It's so much
motherfuckers.
better when we get the backstory and everything.
I like that.
And listen, we're doing like 5, 6 at a time. So just keep sending them in. So if you
we
send
need
one,
to stockpile them.
yeah, if you sent one in and it didn't make it to this episode, just keep watching because we're just gonna make it on to the next episode. Cody's actually gonna be out of town. He's going down to San Diego.
I am.
Tell us about that a little bit.
The wife's birthday, and I
Ooh.
noticed that anytime it's her birthday, it's just we're conveniently going somewhere deep.
Somewhere deep.
And I'm more so the guy who's kind of like, I'd rather stick around. But I will say that we have pulled the trigger and decided what we're doing for my birthday. I'm a Gemini, so it's in June. Woo-hoo! And everybody in this room's invited if you guys want to go.
Okay.
I do.
I am splurging a little bit on myself and you and whoever wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting one of those rad fucking houseboats on the Roosevelt Lake.
Yes. That sounds amazing.
Houseboat.
So as of right now, we are booking the Sonoma, I think is what it's called, which is the smallest one. It's like 1 bedroom, little kitchen, an up deck with a slide that comes off the back.
Okay.
But the more people who want to go.
Put me
like,
down
we
on the
just-
list.
We just got to notch it up a little
Put
bit.
me down on the list.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a little
But you
baby
can't invite
by
anybody
then.
weird. Just keep it, just keep it cool.
No, I don't invite anybody weird to anything.
Okay.
You got a lot
These are
going
just
on
my-
in
these are
June,
just
bro.
my
You got to be
friends.
careful. You gotta
Yeah,
find
what
out
is
what's
this?
going on.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
wait,
you
I
have a
can't.
baby on the way. See, this guy's still getting
June
used to
10th.
life.
I was.
Oh my God, you definitely can't go,
Yeah, you
bro.
definitely
Your girl's
can't
gonna
go.
pop a baby out while you're having an IPA.
way.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't go.
Damn, bro, that's right.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So you asked about San Diego. Everyone's flying down to San Diego. We said no, thank you, and we are taking the camper van, leaving and doing 3.5 days down, and then we're taking the 101. Plenty of stops and stuff, and we're just gonna fucking enjoy ourselves and take our time and see the sights. We've taken the 101 up from California, but weirdly enough, I know it sounds like how would it be different, but going down seems to be the better way. People, there's more.
Oh, it's
things
definitely
to see.
different. It's because you're kind of exhausted and going through California. I'm sure by the time and
Yeah.
that Northern California spot, that sweet redwood forest down in the
We're gonna go
catching
from-
the cool air, and then when that starts to turn into some warmer
It's gonna
polluted air.
We're actually going from here to Eugene, and then
Oh.
we're gonna wake up and then hit the 101.
Love
and start
Eugene.
heading down.
PCH, hell yeah, bro.
I
Yep.
love Eugene, dude.
Such a good drive.
And she doesn't know it yet, but Maria's, and it's going to be funny because she's going to listen to this after the fact. Maria's best friend is flying into town the day of her birthday and meeting us there, and she has no fucking idea.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
That's
so
so good.
me and her friend set it up, and just the other day she was just like, "I wish some friends would come down." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I wish so too." And so it'll be
We'll have
a
fun, though.
surprise.
We'll have fun.
Good man.
Yeah, it'll be a
Good man.
surprise.
That's
so,
what's up, man. Hell
so
yeah.
yeah, we'll be gone 2 weeks and we'll be back.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's beautiful, man. Fuck yeah. We got a game?
You want to do it this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have it?
Yes, I got it right here.
Okay.
Games.
Should we do a game?
Should we do a game?
Should we do a game?
Yes.
Think so?
We should do a game.
Should we do a game? What kind of game should we do?
Is this band a real band or is this band a made up band?
It's the band name game.
It's the band name.
It's the band name game. It's the band name game.
The band name game.
It's the band name game.
First band, Sure.
100%. Okay, wait. Are we going around the room? I already know.
Go ahead.
100% a real band.
Real band.
Yep. Fucking excellent name for a real band.
Could be
If
a
that's not a real band, then it's getting taken today.
Okay, I'll say it's not a real band,
sure.
just to be the unpopular opinion.
Sure is a real band.
They're doing well.
Is an art pop band from the east side of Los Angeles.
Sure.
I
Whatever.
didn't know all that about them, but
Yo, you've heard of them?
no, I mean, I'm sure.
See, this is the example of a great name when it you just say it right after
You want
you
to
learn
say
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's a great name.
Next band, Attaboy.
Attaboy.
I can tell by the way you looked at us, it's not a real
That's
band.
not real.
Nah.
Who would ever name their band that?
I gotta say no.
No.
Well, you're really bad at reading me. It is indeed a band.
Wow.
Attaboy is a Los Angeles-based band specializing in indie pop music.
Attaboy. Why are all these bands from LA, bro?
They have over 160,000 monthly listeners
We
on
need
Spotify.
we need to
Attaboy.
go in on these real bands and make sure that they hear that we're we got to tag them in this,
Jeez.
and then we'll be like, hey, listen, we didn't think you were real.
Attaboy.
I should note that this game was not prepared by me. It was
Yeah.
prepared by
My girlfriend. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks, Tiff.
next band, Rubber Ducky. The band.
Robert Ducky.
I mean,
the
damn.
band.
I'm just good at math.
That's a band.
I'm not actually good at math, but I'm good at like reading situations, and the fact that those both two were first real bands.
That was
There's
a real
no
band.
way.
That's a real band.
No, there's no way Rubber Ducky's a real band.
It has to be. Somebody is named Rubber Ducky on Spotify. If I looked it up, it would be there.
So
Think
you
so?
say yes, you say no. I'll say yes.
I mean, Rubber Ducky is a South Korean all-from-female indie rock band. And they've been active since 2004.
They're from South Korea?
South Korea.
I probably wasn't looking at the South Korean market.
Just a whole different culture over there. Like, we don't know what's
We'll just say
popping.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
we'll call that one a wash.
This one's, yeah. Next band is Yes Girl.
Yes, girl. Is it yes with an E or yes with an A?
It's
Like
Yes,
yeah?
YES, Girl.
Yes, that's a band.
GIRL.
Is this girl with an L or girl with a T? I'm just joking.
That's a band.
Yes
for
Girl.
sure.
You think so?
Yeah. It's got to be, dude. Like, come on. I believe almost all these are bands because it's like
these
there's
are-
nothing
Whether
you're
we
gonna-
know or not.
Because somebody is coming up with everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach is fucking stoned. Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at this guy. That's like his fifth gummy, bro.
Look at he's now munching on edibles. Like,
He just was 20 minutes ago saying, you
I
gotta
know-
be careful with these.
I
You get the
know
munchies
really-
and just start eating them.
I know a really high Zach, and remember when he quit smoking weed for a month when he did edibles?
Yeah.
And then fucking his eyes were like, "Come on, guys, this guy's stoned, baby. You must feel
About
great."
to see the devil, bro.
Are those CBD or THCs?
Both.
Both.
What was the name again?
Yes Girl.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, it's a band. Whatever.
It's not a band.
Fuck.
And it's a podcast.
Oh,
Um,
well, that was a
makes
good
sense.
little change up.
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Tiff just threw a little fucking slow ball at us.
Basically a band. It's podcast, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
that should be the game. Is it a podcast or a band?
Oh, yeah.
Tiger's Jaw.
Tiger's Jaw.
I hope that's a band.
I really want it to be. I don't think it is,
I'm
though.
going to say no.
Tiger's Jaw?
Tiger's Jaw.
Tiger's Jaw is an American rock band from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Fuck
Scranton.
yeah.
Shout out Scranton.
We have to tag these people because Tiger's Jaw is a great name.
That is
Tiger's
a fire name, dude.
Tiger's
Tiger.
Jaw.
Can you see it on the flyer? Like,
Oh, dude, I'd go fucking. If I saw it on the flyer, I'd be like, dude, I gotta pay money for this.
yeah.
Yeah.
The way that they introduced
Just for the
Tiger's
merch.
Jaw
You know their merch has to be fire.
is-
Do you think
or
their
it
band name was
sucks.
originally Tiger's Paw, and then they were like, "No, that's too bland. Let me do something real
Jaw.
quick." And they just changed that P to a J real quick.
Here's the thing about that name. It's like when they introduce you, like the guy who does like the at the show, they only say Tiger's Jaw one way, which is Tiger's Jaw.
It's
and
Bruce-
they're
it's
not
very Bruce
happy with the
Buffer.
way that, you know what I mean?
Buffer.
They'd prefer just Tiger's Jaw.
Very, very.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know,
Tiger's Jaw.
They're subtle, but they're
Tiger's Jaw.
powerful.
Yeah. They're a band. I don't even know what kind of music they are.
Just the way about it.
Tiger's
Sorry.
Jaw.
Look you up. We'll
I
listen.
went to the next band, which is Zodiac Killer.
Ooh.
Is it a band? Is it not a band?
100% no.
It's a movie.
Zodiac
it's a
Killer.
real
It's a
true
book.
life
It's Ted
story.
Cruz. It's a lot of things, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Not a band.
Not a-
Zodiac Killer.
It probably is a band.
I would say yes, that's a band.
I hate that it's a band.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Like, I'm
if it
upset
is,
about
if
it.
it is a band, yeah, it's not a good name.
It should be the Zodiac Killers. if anything.
Okay.
The Zodiac Killers.
Yeah.
Zodiac
You just
Killer
turned
is
a
the
name I
name.
hate into a name I love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. That's not a band.
It is not a band.
Great.
Not a band.
It is a serial killer.
Yeah.
That's the next game we're gonna play.
Very
Is
solid
it
observation.
serial killer or band?
Serial killer or
Next band is Mouse Blood.
Mouse Blood.
Yes.
100%.
Band.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're rock.
Where are they from? The Rock.
Sweden.
They're from Indiana.
Yeah,
Did we already?
No, you're
cover
right.
Indiana?
They probably are from Indiana.
Liverpool.
Do you think
Good
so?
point. Yeah,
Mouse
they could
Blood.
be from fucking Scotland.
If they were a real band, which they're not. They're not a real band.
No,
it is.
Bullshit band.
It is a real band.
Yes, it is. Mouse Blood
that
is a
on
real band,
Matisse's
and they're
releases.
from they're an English emo band from.
Oh my god! Close.
Oh my god.
For someone who didn't believe in the name, he somehow
nailed
knew
the
exactly
fucking-
where it was.
He's like, if I were to name it, I would live in England.
But it's not real, so it's all fake.
it's not-
So fuck it.
Narnia. That's
Yeah,
where.
Narnia.
That's where it was
That's
invented.
Straight out of Narnia.
What if it was like I'm Mouse and these are the Bloods?
Yeah, dude, just fucking.
Mouse and the Bloods?
It's just- yeah. That's tight.
The next band is Slaughter Dog.
So we had Mouse Blood, and now we have Slaughter Dog.
Yeah.
Slaughter Dog. I can't say that seriously.
Slaughter Dog.
Slaughter
Yeah.
Dog.
Dude, you gonna see Slaughter Dog on Friday?
Slaughter Dog show.
Dude.
Thank you, everybody. We're Slaughter Dog. I can't imagine it.
Dude, I want to be there seeing, dude, I want to see all these different artists, but really headlining Slaughter Dog.
You know, if I
Okay, no.
I'm not so big
fan.
on Mouse Blood. I'm not sticking around for Mouse Blood, but Slaughter Dog.
Slaughter Dog is what they sell across the street from Lucky's at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I do like the
Get
Slaughter
you a Slaughter
Dog.
Dog and
But
a
at
Otter
the same
Pop, bro.
time, I do like the Slaughter Dog, but at the same time, it's like fucking. It always just bombs my tummy.
Yeah.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
It's a love it now, hate it later.
Okay, you got it?
So y'all said real?
No,
Or
not real.
Not real, for sure.
I'll say real.
Okay. This is actually not a band, but there is
A Slaughter Dog.
But their name is Slaughter Beach Dog.
Slaughter Beach Dog.
Bad name.
Huh.
Very
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
like
very
that.
bad.
Well,
name.
They don't need the beach in there.
They're a experimental folk rock band. Let's go to the next one.
Slaughter Dog.
American Football. Are they a band?
I hope not. What is up
I
with
mean,
these people?
poor name if it is a band, but there's no way someone wasted their time.
American football.
Like, what's the play on that, Mike?
I don't know, bro. What are you tapping into with that?
I don't know. I remember one year for Hoop Fest, I named our team. They left it up to me, and I named us the Steak Bites.
Steak bites.
And everybody was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" And I was like, "I thought it was great."
Steak
You're like, I'm
bites.
hungry. What's up, man?
Well, I mean, so it's
making
kind of
me-
like that. That had no rhyme or reason.
You're
What
just
the
like,
fuck?
this is the mode I was in. This is what
Steak
came to my
bites.
mind. Dude, you put it on me.
Yeah, we won the losers bracket.
Well, there we go.
So American football. Are
Yes.
they a band or
No, I hope not. I'm going
No?
to say no because I don't want it to be.
I'll say no.
They are a band.
Oh, damn. I knew it.
What a hard way to get yourself found. Like, you have to put in American football and fight all that.
I'd rather put in Slaughter Beach Dog.
There's only one of those.
No, what it is somebody typed in American football and they were trying to find American football, but they found American football.
I see what you're saying, but imagine how much you'd have to battle against the NFL.
No, but just imagine the amount of people that thought they were going to the NFL and they ended up on some, jazzy tones.
I don't think
and now all of
anybody-
a sudden, they're
I don't
just
think-
like, I don't even want to watch this violence anyway, dude. I want to
feel
fucking vibe out.
I'm trying to think of how many times I've looked up something on Google and listened to music that it showed me.
Never.
And I'd be like, fuck these people. American football. I'm looking for the Raiders.
Here's the real question. Where is American football from?
if they're from LA, I'm never
I
going.
hope not. If it's from America, I will.
Oh, God, I understand the name now. They're not
They
from
gotta be from like
America.
Peru or
They're
Brazil.
from
or some
Texas.
shit.
Yes. Oh, and it's like, yeah.
I'm gonna say
now it
Texas.
makes sense.
They're from Urbana, Illinois.
Bad name, guys.
What are you doing?
They're probably popular.
Call yourself the Packers.
The,
Oh, that's Wisconsin.
Let's do one more. We'll do two more after this one. Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Yes,
That's a real band.
100%.
Cody.
Because that's the best fucking name I've ever heard in my life.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
There's just no way that's not a band.
I mean,
It
yeah.
has to be.
Yeah.
That's
they
amazing.
Don't plan on going very far, but yeah, it's real.
They have, dude. They have 350, 100,000.
I bet they've got at least 105,000 monthly listeners.
Really?
Yes.
What is the name? Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Look that shit
Rainbow
up,
Kitten
Zach.
Surprise.
Are they legit?
Oh, they're legit. I actually thought they were local because they tour through Spokane a lot because they're like American indie rock band.
How many monthly listeners can you see?
I don't have the
Zach's looking at it right now. What's in your hand? Zach?
3,523,548.
What?
Wow. For
Monthly
Rainbow
listeners.
Kitten Surprise?
Holy shit.
So they have they have 3.5 milli.
He's sitting there sipping a martini with that wide glass, like, joke's on you, fuckers.
Dude, they're killing it.
Surprise.
I almost said different.
Dude, I'm
words.
telling you, that's a fucking great name, dude.
Yeah.
and Slaughter Beach Dog. Going back to them is they are a band. They have 380,000 monthly listeners.
380,000.
I think that's the move.
Dude,
is
I got
just name
300.
something fucking crazy.
I got 300 monthly listeners. I'm like, fuck, dude, what?
We're doing it.
Let's go.
It's still pretty good.
Last one is Cigarettes Before Sex.
100% a band.
Cigarettes Before Sex.
That's a band, baby.
That's one guy, and he
could be
fucking,
one guy.
you know, and he's just like,
He plays like 6 different.
yeah, he
Digital
just,
instruments.
He does, yeah, exactly. He's like,
Yeah, he's the brother nature in a different.
or dude, if
See-
you guys ever seen Mark
Mark Rebele.
Rebele, that's how you say his
yeah.
name. That dude, yes, he's
Yeah.
like that kind of a guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
that's
would say
real.
it's a real band.
What did you say, Cody?
I said 100%. He's the brother nature of fucking New
Wait,
Hampshire.
what is the band name again?
New Hampshire.
Cigarettes Before Sex.
Yep, that's one guy.
He's a loop artist.
All right, yeah, I'll stick with it.
Electronic music.
Cigarettes Before Sex is not a band. There is a Cigarettes After Sex.
Oh, sneaky.
And Cigarettes After Sex has 8.3 million listeners, monthly listeners.
We got to see what they sound like. Where does it say where it's from?
I have to go over
East
down
Coast,
the bottom.
baby.
The music of Cigarettes After Sex invokes not only the powerful feelings of euphoria inherent in the band's name itself, but somehow manages to recreate emotions found only in the most I can't read anymore. In the most romantic of movies.
Romantic of movies?
Yeah.
This is, remember how we talked about drugs enhance the art?
Oh yeah,
This
So
guy's
you're
on
Cigarettes After
drugs.
Sex, bro?
Yeah.
This guy's on drugs and his art's great.
yeah. Just like Kitty Rainbow Titty Fuck or whatever
Titty
it was.
Rainbow Titty Fuck.
Okay. All right.
Can you buy followers on Spotify? Is that a thing?
Of course.
Okay,
of
well,
course you can.
most of their followers come
bots.
from Jakarta, India.
Yeah.
And
Red
Do you
flag.
follow the followers?
That's a bot farm.
and then Istanbul, Turkey. So
Okay.
Well, you never know.
that's nice that Spotify tells you where they're from, because that just shows like that they're just like getting fake
When
listeners.
I remember I was deep into SoundCloud back in the day, and I figured out that most of my listens were coming from, I think it was Spain.
Yeah.
Really?
Weird. Yeah, I thought that was always weird. You guys ever get that? You guys have
On
listeners
the SoundCloud days, yeah, I remember back when it was those.
It was
older-
always like somewhere away from here,
Yes.
as far as you could get away from
Yes.
here. You know.
So I'm gonna I'll
get,
pull
like,
it up right
Belgium.
now. I'll pull it up right now and I'll tell you the top places
just the top place.
that listens to our
Because
music
the
right
top
now.
place is like, why is it so?
So okay, so the
Seattle?
top countries for us are United States, Germany, Canada, United Kingdom,
UK.
Netherlands,
Ooh, the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
They love that hip hop shit, bro.
and then it's Australia, Taiwan. I mean, dude, we got
It's all over the place.
we have some significant listeners in Taiwan. I mean,
Hey,
that
people are
that's-
looking for good music.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's because it's like China, but like the democratic China, and so they actually have like Spotify there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
oh,
happened,
okay.
Probably happened right after I changed my name.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do we want to get
They're
into
like,
Mike's old
okay.
name? I think we should leave it alone.
Let's leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Brendan, you got any final thoughts on this
I got
parade
some.
of shit we've just completed?
Yeah, I'll just finish up. You guys mentioned the mask mandate. You said March 1st. It's actually March 21st is when it's being lifted.
That's so far from now.
Yeah, it's
But I mean, everybody's lifted it. Like
the-
I saw you earlier.
Lifted.
it's the first day of spring, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I wanted to shout
cute.
out the fake.
That is cute.
You mentioned the Fry Festival and like that one weird festival that's happening. There was a hip hop festival that got announced in Las Vegas got canceled.
yeah.
called
What is it called?
Lovers and Friends?
Lovers and Friends.
That
yeah.
was it.
And this
Yeah.
has the most insane lineup. It's,
Thank you.
It's
That
like,
was it. It was fucking nuts.
It's like Usher and
It
like
was
fucking
instantly a
everybody.
It's
scam. Like as soon as I read the lineup, I was like, "There's no fucking way you could get all
Yeah.
those people."
Like Lil Kim.
Like,
and
read off a
Twisted.
couple
Yeah,
people.
I'll just read off the top headliners and go down a little bit. It's like Miss Lauryn Hill, Usher, Ludacris, Lil Jon, TLC, Sierra, Nelly, Ashanti, Ja Rule, Neo, Brandy, Trey Songz, Monica.
Already, I'm like,
How
what
are you
bullshit
possibly
man?
having all that?
Gonna go-
And it's gonna get all the way down to Jodeci. Fucking Boyz II
Oh my
Men,
God, Jodeci's on here. It goes like
Babyface is on there. I know it.
it's gonna get all the way down.
Kirk Franklin.
They're gonna be like fucking Milli Vanilli, fucking
Timbaland. Yeah, you're naming them all. Yeah, yeah.
Timbaland, Magoo.
Gosh, this is not real.
Yeah, it's not real. If you look at the way, it's like not real.
The smallest name on there is Nina Sky, and like that's your smallest act is Nina Sky.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
No way. No fucking way, bro.
That
No
was
shot.
exactly the concert I was thinking about. And it was supposed to be like 4 days and all these stages. I was like, no, it's not.
So, but then you guys mentioned like there is a real festival happening in Las Vegas too. That's called the When We Were Young festival, and that's like all emo. It's like
the punk one.
The punk one. But
that's put on by Live Nation too.
Yeah.
Live Nation was the ones that were supposed to be doing Lovers and Friends. And then
that.
But it's not. This one that you talk of now isn't the lineup isn't crazy.
It's not. Yeah.
See, you can always tell by a lineup.
So, and the other thing I had was, my lover friend. That's it. I wanted to shout out my Adderall. I want to give my point of view to it.
God damn it, Brennan.
And I will say this. I know like there's some hate on it, and I will say Adderall changed my life. I got diagnosed with ADD like 3 years ago, and like I started taking it, and I went from like not being anxious, not having depression, not just and then being like so focused on everything I'm doing. Like, and when you mentioned the high, like I do experience that because it is like a drug. It is messing with your body. But like when I get it, it puts me into a zone where like I can actually work and be like, really
that's
like
crazy.
It made me like feel
He's taking too
passionate
much.
too. It's a weird. It made you like, I just want to do good.
Yeah.
I just want to better my life. I just want to like, it was just like, it really like made that part of my body where I was just like, or my mind where I really wanted to just like, I either got to clean my room, I got to do 100 push-ups, or I got to go run. I got to go tighten up some relationships. I got
$1 million idea. We come up with a holistic Adderall that's safe for you and market it to rappers, and we call it Write It All.
Write it all.
Yeah, gotta take
I
that.
mean, I feel like
gotta take that Write
I
It
feel
All,
like
bro.
in low dose, it's generally safe.
I mean, yeah, I think it's overly abused by young people and getting it legally, and like it's not
used properly. I
Used
can see
properly
where
is good.
benefits outweigh the risks for sure.
yeah. But yeah,
It's still probably better than smoking meth. So
that's true.
So if that's the
But that's the weird
alternative.
thing is that on the pill bottle, I mean, it says right here, it says amphetamine salts.
I know.
And so like that is really.
You didn't have
weird.
ADD as a child?
No, I did. I just
Undiagnosed.
I'm undiagnosed. Like
So did you do good in school or no?
I did shitty. I graduated high school with a 2.1.
Me too.
Couldn't
But
focus
were you
on
creating? Like, what was the? Now, when you look back, were you full of ADHD?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mom would tell me, and I've talked to my mom about this. So if she listens, I'm sorry for bringing this up again, but she told me that ADD was like a made up disease for bad parenting. But this is in early 90s. And so like,
I heard that a lot from a lot of people.
I got prescribed Ritalin when I was a kid, and I remember being like, I'm done with this shit. And my mom was just like, the doctors say you need it, and I would go down to the office every day and take it. And I would just
What
quit
was
myself.
it? What was it? Like you just go in like to the doctor, and it's just like, oh, we just got to
I
give
don't know
this
how
kid.
that happened. I definitely have ADHD, so they were definitely like they diagnosed me correctly. But
Maybe it's
I mean,
just
I don't know if you guys ever took Ritalin. It's different than Adderall for sure.
Oof.
It's not. It's like
I think I was on
It
it
just
like
it
briefly.
doesn't sound good.
No.
It doesn't.
Ritalin.
But
it
does
was one of those
exactly what the
things.
name says. It's like a
Yeah,
Ritalin,
Ritalin, bro.
With that.
I feel like there was a time in like the 90s and shit where
They should've
doctors
just
were just
given us
throwing that
weed.
at all the kids.
They
Like,
were.
They should have given us weed. They should have just been like,
Yeah.
yo, check this sticky nug out. Try this. And you smoke that, you're like, whoa, I want to go to class.
Well, really-
You saying I could you saying I could hit this a
I'm
couple
trying to
times and go to
learn.
class?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
hell
really,
yeah.
what
What's
I feel
up?
like Adderall takes the place of is just like mental and physical exertion. You know what I mean? If a lot of times people say replace that word anxiety with energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got tons of energy right now. And so sitting in this room is a fucking problem. And if I leave and go run down the fucking block and come back, I'm going to feel better. And I was like, I fuck with that. That's honestly probably what I was missing.
Yeah.
Is I wasn't exerting enough energy. You know what I mean? Like, think back. Like, if you would have just been able to get all your energy out, but you just had so much.
Well, man, I think that weed has really helped my life. It really helps add more color to my life and to be able to make it so much that anxiety, a lot of those things that I was dealing with because I was taking Adderall for a long time, and then somehow just, you know, I found a way to work weed into my life where it's
and you never need it again,
and it can add to it. And I still do my no weed Wednesdays because I want to, you know, I want to make sure that I'm having a healthy relationship with my vices and stuff like that, and to not drink every night, you know. And I still want to do less, and I want to implement another day where I don't smoke weed. Or I want to do like, I'm going to inch in another day where it's like on Tuesdays I can't smoke till 8 p.m. and then I can't smoke on Wednesday.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's really what it's about.
Just
Yeah,
start
if you could
kind of just like
keep
getting
those, because yeah, I mean, especially, you know, when kids come into the picture and things like that, you really got to find your windows, bro.
Yep.
It's not just a free for all anymore like it was, because you have like major responsibilities
Yep.
and shit, and you gotta be, you know, putting off a good example and stuff. So that's good that you're already kind of conscious of that and moving towards that by adding these little like things in your week to kind of get,
because you know, like
on
these
that path.
disciplines and stuff, like a lot of people are like all or nothing. They're like, I'm either just gonna, I just, you know, and like there's ways to manage it if we can really have the discipline. It's just like some of this stuff takes weeks and months of practice and really focused, intentional, you know, things like doing a no weed Wednesday, and every single Wednesday it comes back around. Or sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it on Tuesday because I just want to, I just want to not smoke now.
Got
and I'm
plans
just going
on
to,
Wednesday.
or whatever.
Yeah, I actually,
you know, but taking a
Yep.
day off in a week and always doing it. Because I always find myself lost in the sauce where I would smoke for just weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and all of a sudden months, and now it's been 2, 3, 4 years, and you're just like, whoa.
I'm going to take the 2 weeks off when I head down to Cali, or at least I'm not going to bring it. And I'm not gonna try to seek it. Now, if I'm on the, see how you gotta pigeonhole a little
We
bit.
will
Now,
find you.
If we're on the fucking at Mission Beach and somebody's like, "Hey, brother, want to hit this blunt?" I'm hitting that blunt.
But you're not going to buy it.
I'm not gonna
seek it out.
I'm not gonna put it in front of my own face.
There you go.
You know,
That's a solid plan, bro.
Zach, did you make a sale today?
I didn't.
Didn't?
So you get them tomorrow, bro.
I didn't get one yesterday either.
It's all good, bro.
Oh shoot, that's all good though, because you know there's something about people who know they're gonna do. You're gonna make one.
I had a lot of good conversations. I had 20 conversations today, and I didn't get a sale, but
That's good though.
It's a good day.
That's the way you can tell he's a salesman by he's still here and he's doing.
because
what,
that means I'm getting one tomorrow morning. I'm getting one tomorrow afternoon, and in the later
This
afternoon.
guy hears
So,
no a lot and it doesn't faze him.
I love
folks.
Fridays. I feel like people they buy more on Fridays because they're like,
They're more receptive.
yeah, and then they forget on Monday. Who are you?
Yeah.
Wait, what did I sign up for on Friday?
Friday, you catch him in such a good mood that they're like, yeah, fuck it, weekend's coming. What you want?
That
Let's
was
do
a
it.
different me.
Oh my God, the Friday conversations are so good usually.
But yeah.
Usually I tell people in my profession, I'm just like, you know, oh yeah, you hope you sell a lot of cars this weekend. Oh, thanks, bro. You know, they
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, I bet.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
Do it.
Fuck shit. We've been
I'm ready to
forever.
smoke now though.
Oh, guys.
What do you got? What do you got
Thank
to
you.
smoke?
Thank you for listening.
y'all.
What I would encourage everybody to do is to not immediately skip this if you're still with us, and to wait through the credits. Listen to the song. Let that marinate. Little positive message, a little light for your soul. Listen to that, and then just let it coast, because there's a little bit of a clip that Mike cuts at the end of every single episode, and you can watch it. It's just
Bro, you gotta
mayhem.
stop telling
So
people
just
about
go fucking just watch it.
This is
Watch it
secret.
because
It's an Easter egg, bro.
you get to get the Easter egg gift on this episode 86.
86.
Maybe.
87?
87?
87.
85. 87.
87.
87. Hey,
86
This-
is almost out.
go. Just wait. Just watch.
Cheers.
Love
Love
y'all.
you.
Thanks.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here, breathing this fresh air, living my best life, even when the shit ain't fair, even when the love ain't there. Yo, I'm just happy to be here. smoking some good weed, not thinking what could be. I'm just here in the right now, doing me till it's lights out. Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, cause I know that shit could be worse. So what I spit in these verses gon' make some history first.
Show 'em I'm happy to be here. I'm living my best life.
Yo, you living without fear?
You wonder what that's like?
Like a breath of some fresh air.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
But I won't lie to you. We've had some like really good sex after a good podcast.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
He could barely even say the word sex.
I don't like.
You know, we've had like some really, when we fuck. Stop, Mike.
I'm a gentleman, Mike.
He said we've had some.
He's a
really
gentleman
good
and a
sex.
scholar. God damn it.
No, I appreciate that. You don't kiss and tell.